everybody, to the $20 billion compound. I am
Let's
your
go.
MAGA enthusiast and chief in MAGA enthusiasm, joined by the hunky, large, small-headed, big
Excuse
muscled,
me. Average.
Sorry.
Average.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Fake news.
Did we prove that? I thought we proved it was slightly under.
Average. I heard that it was
slightly under.
Many people are saying, thank you.
But we know you have a big, beautiful brain in there, even though your head is slightly under.
All I'm saying is many people were saying like they prefer that it's like average or slightly below average size.
Really? They prefer that?
Yeah, many people.
People are saying, folks.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are all domestic terrorists.
Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Today's episode is sponsored by Stamps.com. Hassan, welcome. We're going to be doing this show, and then you'll be gone for 2 weeks. That is an announcement with peace and love.
I will be heading out to shit camp with some of my friends, where we will be doing a bunch of interesting content, relay races, tug of war, that sort of thing. We just like to do it once a year.
Potato sack race?
Maybe. I like that. It's a good idea. You can come. Next time you'll come.
Egg drop?
Egg drop?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't have like the American camp experience as much as like most other people do. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's a lot of fun. Then I'm gonna go to New York Fashion Week.
But
it's more so.
Why did you do that?
It's just that I am gonna be. I was looking for a week to be in New York regardless, so I could do a bunch of podcasts there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're setting some up with like Andrew Schultz and whatnot, and a bunch of other podcasts out there.
Okay, that's cool.
Because I'm trying to promo my other podcast, Fear and.
Mm-hmm. Just and. Nothing after.
Yeah, just Fear and.
Right.
Yeah.
Leaves you hanging.
Yeah. By the way, people in the chat are saying you look skinny, and I agree.
Okay, that's nice to know. I think if I can just be, I have been trying, but that's nice. I'm wearing a smaller shirt, which I think makes me look slim from here up, so it's working for me. But Olivia has
You look good. You look
Thanks,
good.
bro.
It's just like it feels like you look like you didn't have frozen pizza this week.
Nope. I'm on a journey, my friend. I'm on a weight loss journey.
And it shows.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Yeah, so, okay. Well, have fun on your journeys.
Yeah.
You'll be missed, but let's go out with a banger. We got a lot to talk about. First of all, real quickly, teddyfresh.com, thank you. Our full collection. It's 107 degrees outside. If you're in the market for a hoodie,
that's hot.
Now's the time, my friends. There are shorts and short sleeve shirts. These are our classic. Yes, classic. Ooh. Clean, baby. Good.
Oh, that's hot.
Classic pigment dyed. You want some of these, Heston?
Absolutely.
Look at that.
Absolutely.
I'm wearing a basic right now.
I like that.
Oh, you are? Stand up, show it off? Oh, I love that color. Which one do you like?
Purple. Honestly, I like all of them, but this one's purple.
Are you asking me?
Thanks, AB. Which one do you like?
I like khaki.
This one? Okay, we're going to hook you up with the full outfit. All right, thank
you
guys.
Hot.
That's it, teddyfresh.com. All right, thanks. Now, I noticed that you went on a mutual friend of ours, Super Mega's podcast, friend of the show.
Oh, you like those guys?
Love them.
I hate those guys, man.
Matt Watson's a friend of the show. Guys. Actually, I don't know Alex McGee. Is that his name?
Ryan.
His last name's McGee? That's like a fake name.
That's just South Carolina.
That's Irish phobia right now.
I'm just being real. It's like, oh, Tits McGee over here. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a meme. But okay, his name's McGee.
Yeah, they're wonderful boys. I mean, I hate them. I hate them a lot, actually. It was terrible. I hated this podcast.
Oh, really? Okay.
Don't watch this podcast.
Well, anyway, they did a nice, funny little gag on you here, I noticed.
Oh, yeah, real funny.
We put some applause
real funny gag.
Well, hold on. There's something good about it.
This is what I got?
Yep.
That.
It was made specifically for you,
so
too.
Funny.
We haven't had something made specifically for a guest yet.
Nope.
like a piece of furniture dedicated to them.
They got you a tiny, tiny chair.
It's like literally ankle level.
It does like the top of the chair goes. It's below your knee.
It might reach the. Does it even reach the top of your calf?
Like that.
No way.
No, my calf is.
Hey, have a seat, man. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, I just want to see you sit. They didn't give you an option either, right? Like, I love that.
No.
You sat in it the whole episode?
Well, they have a couch normally there, but they took it out of the room.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, we can bring it back in the next ad break. I was like, no, I'm gonna sit through it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna sit on it.
You've gone this far.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Hassan...
It did hurt my back a little bit.
they forced poor Hassan to sit in this tiny chair, and here at the A Street Podcast Leftovers $20 billion studio, we have a budget, and we have got mad respect for you. So to counter their absolute disgrace, we have brought a throne befitting a king.
You want me to sit on this?
What? Why would you even ask that?
I don't know if... I feel like, I mean, no spoilers, but I feel like it's the throne. You know what I mean? It's the Iron Throne.
King?
Yeah.
King?
Well,
what if I'm not worthy?
Oh, you're worthy. Baby.
I sit on it. It's gonna fucking start cutting me and shit.
Nope. It's all cushioned, fine leather, cloth, whatever.
King Kong ain't got shit.
What do we think? This chair has a lot of lore on the show, so.
This is wonderful.
Okay, it's comfortable?
I feel great.
Good.
I feel like it feels right.
Yeah, we wouldn't do that to you. I mean, fuck those guys for that.
Yeah.
And we're going to celebrate you today. So there's that. By the way, we were a little bit late because you were doing a little bit of a COVID test, but you're clear.
I was, yeah.
You're clear.
Yeah, I lied, actually. It's fake. That's a false positive.
You have a fake one in your pocket?
Yeah, I had a fake one.
That'd be slick.
COVID-19.
It's not even like, I know whenever I get sick, and I never get sick, but when I do feel a little icky, I guess, if I have like a sore throat or whatever, immediately I'm like, all right, got to get checked up for COVID. Yeah, definitely. Make sure it's not COVID.
It's kind of weird getting something else in this day and age when you get sick. You're like, how was it?
What happened?
COVID?
The fuck is this?
What do we do about it?
Yeah, at the top of the show, we need to talk about our friend Banks. Now, Hassan and Dan have an undying, and even Love have undying love and respect for Banks.
Blanks.
But Banks hosted a party for Rick Caruso. What the fuck do we do about this?
Okay, well, you're cucking me right now.
How so?
Because he called me after this.
He did?
He did.
What did he say?
And he's like, you know, you're like kind of plugged in. You're like a plugged in guy in the politics. And, you know, this was like a crazy event that I was at. And I just wanted to get your perspective. And also, like, if you're into it, like, maybe come on the next meeting and whatever. And I was like, oh, yeah, no, I love that. I mean, I was honest. I didn't lie to him. I wasn't like, I love Rick Caruso. He's the best. I definitely would vote for him. But I was like, listen, I was honest with him. I said,
what did you tell him about Rick Caruso?
I told him that I'm not the biggest fan, and I think that his method of dealing with homelessness and crime is pretty awful. But that his opponent Karen Bass is not necessarily great either.
Okay.
And this is
an endorsement for Rick Caruso, unexpected from him.
Well, definitely not an endorsement, but I would like to go to one of these things and you know, hear a little bit further from the man. I'm an open-minded guy.
Can I offer a perspective?
What?
If FaZe Banks is at a political event and they want him involved,
no, Rick Caruso
not a great
tanking.
event.
No. Rick Caruso is tanking pretty hard right now.
He's like, yo, you know whose endorsement we need? FaZe Banks.
He's definitely not doing great. He has the endorsement of pretty much every Los Angeles celebrity. So
Why is that? Is he paying them?
I mean, he's insanely rich.
Yeah, so Rick Caruso, for those who aren't aware, he's running for mayor of LA. He spent more on any mayor race in the history of all mayor races in the United States. He's spent like $20 million, or by now, who knows how much. But every TV ad is completely saturated with Rick Caruso. The man's trying to buy the election. And chat is saying Hassan is king and Ethan is little hand king. Why is he king?
No, little hand of the king. Like in Game of Thrones.
Instead of hand of the king.
I got a little.
You got little hands.
I got a little thing with the
Yeah,
and
the
Dan's
thing about
little funger.
The thing about Karen Bass is that like she's a unique person, obviously. she's progressive presenting, as I would like to call it, but isn't necessarily. She's very much a California progressive. California progressives are like Gavin Newsom. They do a show of force, and they're like, yeah, you should not execute trans kids on site. And then everyone's like, oh,
we love that.
Great. And then they're like, and then the Republicans will be like, oh my God, I can't believe you said that. That's gay, and you're crazy, you're a communist. But then when it comes down to it, they're like, there's a second part to it where it's like, unless they're homeless on the street. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? In which case you should do that. Is usually the California progressive attitude towards this sort of thing. Homelessness is a massive problem in this state, in most states. It is directly caused by, drumroll, ironic, people like Rick Caruso, real estate developers. Oh, I'm sorry.
He causes
it's a quick roll. It's okay.
He causes the problem on one hand.
Yeah.
And then on the other hand, blames them. I think we need to turn homeless people, and I've been saying this for a long time, and maybe it's time I run on this platform.
Yeah.
We need to turn them into glue. We need to process their bodies.
Okay, you're running on the Republican ticket. You're killing it.
We need to highly process their bones.
Yeah.
Their bone marrow and turn it into some kind of gelatin or glue substance, and so that it can help society.
A lot of these people, yes, a great platform. I think like
then you make money, you sell them.
I think if it was more socially acceptable, like someone, and maybe it will become more socially acceptable in like the next 10 years, someone will run on like hunting homeless people for sport as a platform.
Well, that is interesting.
Like, for
that
sure.
could raise money for the city too if you sell permits.
Yeah, exactly, like conservation style.
The greatest hunt.
I mean, when you see the way people talk about homeless people, like they just do not recognize it as a byproduct of a inherently flawed system, and instead people who are immoral somehow. Like they were immoral and they were punished in this most Protestant way, or they were immoral because they're poor. And that's how it works.
It's funny when I hear people like Joe Rogan and people who are like, I fled California because there's just too much homeless. It's like they're running from the homeless people. Like, bro, Joe Rogan, wherever the fuck you live, there's no homeless people. I guarantee that.
Well, he moved to Austin, ironically, as many as some rich people that wanted to avoid income tax because they're fucking brokies. Unlike me and Ethan right here with top G's. Real top G's, we pay 13%. We don't care. We're not fucking brokies. We don't have to run away to Austin, Texas.
That's what
we
wealth
don't
is.
pay. Exactly.
I don't drink government water, and I fucking pay my state tax. I don't run from it.
Yeah, you know who's funding the police? Us. We are.
Right.
We are.
Suck a little bit of dick.
Yeah.
Suck a little bit of dick.
If more people were like Joe Rogan, then the police would be defunded.
I'm a man of God.
Anyway, but yeah.
Speaking of Top G, yeah, I haven't talked about it, but yeah, he sent me a cease and desist.
I saw.
I haven't showed the document yet or talked about it.
You were holding it off for your good podcast.
No, we could talk about. I mean, I brought it up. I'm waiting for a little more details. I'll probably talk about it on Monday because I have this great title like Andrew Tate is suing me or something, But
yeah,
his demand. He sent our lawyers a cease and desist, demanding within 24 hours we remove all content talking about him and all my tweets and not mention him anymore. And
what?
The best part, he said within 24 hours. It went to my attorney's spam box, which is interesting, for 3 days.
Oh, oops. So that's the thing I love about that is like, I think he's like, that's like fighter mentality, right? You got to go for the title. You got to go for the belt haver. Like you have a legal precedent taught in law school for like, your 2-time victory now.
Yep.
In the online legal space.
That's true.
So I think that's why he came after you, because he's like, I got to go after the top G of being sued.
Well, I'll be honest, Andrew. I'm way out of your league on that one.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like
I'm not much of a fighter, but when it comes to lawsuits, I'm fucking yeehaw, baby.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like he didn't realize that he's like swinging way above his weight class.
He is.
Yeah. With the weakest jabs too. It's like you have to delete all mentions of me. What the fuck? You can't do that.
No, it was obvious the terms he gave. I wasn't gonna, or at least he doesn't know anything about me. If he thought that would scare me, then that's pretty sad.
Shut up.
Well, he keeps saying I'm a bisexual Armenian genocide denier. So,
well, that seems like defamation in the same way that he's saying I defamed him. He's like, I'm not a human trafficker. I was like, Google Andrew Tate human trafficker, and then tell a judge that I defamed you.
Also, if there's an ongoing investigation,
exactly.
Like, what do you mean? Like, you can't. So that would be a really interesting court case though, because like, don't you have to seal stuff? I mean, don't you have to unseal certain documents, or at least in discovery? Like, a lot of interesting things would be brought to light.
I don't think this case would ever get to a discovery because it would be an easy anti-slap. But the anti-slap briefs would be fucking fascinating because everything that, he says I can't say about him is going to be entered into the public record in great depths, probably greater depths than has been discussed publicly. And it's going to be fantastic.
Yeah, I think he's just like trying to maintain clout. That's why he came after you.
You think so?
Like, yeah, because you're like a lightning rod for that sort of thing. You know?
Yeah, his fans hate my guts.
Yeah,
but I think one of the main tweets one of the first things and the main things he mentioned is this tweet that got like over 300,000 likes. I think he didn't like this.
No!
Which one?
I'm going down here. Yada, yada, yada.
We're about to get sued by the top G.
Yeah, so brave to have this sex trafficking, violent, misogynist R word on. I didn't realize that this thing would pop off. But
God damn, I got 311,000 likes, bro. What the fuck?
So it popped off, and I think that he wasn't happy about that.
Shut the fuck up. It's unattractive.
But the whole thing is so ironic. I mean,
think the worst part about that is that he looks like such a pussy in this.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. This angle makes him look like a weirdo, bro.
I mean, he always looks like a weirdo, but
like
this one makes him worse than a weirdo, a beta.
Yeah, beta.
Yeah. Well, he looks like the no bitches alien.
Like, totally, that's what we see. It's the no bitches.
Yeah. He's like, why are you signing off from your bathroom? Like, why are you? It looks like.
Wait,
I don't know.
what?
Yeah, he's
like,
or maybe that's a.
He put a fucking racing chair. He put a DX racer in his bathroom to talk to Tucker Carlson. Like, that's not top G behavior.
Yeah, we
friend.
joke that he lives in a race car bed.
Yeah, it's not.
Or he sleeps in a race car bed.
It's not top G behavior.
But what's more beta than being like, stop talking about me?
Well, Bugatti's the ultimate beta car.
I need you to stop talking about me.
So, I mean,
free speech for me, but you need to stop talking.
I mean,
shut up, bitch.
This man is, this man contradicts himself on the regular. It's not surprising to me that he went from like, oh, it's free speech. It's time for free speech. We need to do free speech, and then turn around and goes, not like that. Not like the way you're doing it. I don't like the way you're doing the free speech.
Exactly, and his fans will say, oh, well, free speech doesn't protect you lying about people. Well, I ain't lying, bro. He is being again, this is all facts, bruh. This is all facts, and it's well within my right to say it. Okay?
Yeah.
So I just want to hear from all the free speech champions that were riding for him so hard when he got banned. Yeah, exactly. No platform. You like that?
Yeah, I like that. I made that joke as well. It's just like, I mean, but they're always like this. This is how they always are.
Something.
This is how they are. It's just everyone is so hypocritical about free speech. At least I'm honest. I'm like, yeah, I think that certain things do not fall within the confines of free speech. Everyone has that same exact opinion. It's just that, like, for a lot of people, that just means like hate speech and consequences from saying hate speech should be protected. And I disagree with that, even though I probably get hit with hate speech violations way more than most of these other fucking idiots do. There was this one tweet. It was like, dude, you dress gay. Like, Hassan Piker came to America because if he dressed the way he does right now, like, he'd be thrown off of a roof in Turkey. Like, they're saying, like, Turkey, Muslim country, ISIS, I'm gay, pejorative, right? And I quote tweeted and I said, no, I came to America to fuck your mom. And she loved it, to be honest.
I saw that.
And then they were like trying to get me a fucking hate speech.
They're like, hate speech against
yeah,
my
they
mom.
immediately hit me with the Nets DG. You know?
Oh, the German thing? Yeah, I love when I get those.
I'm like, bro, come on, you're literally a Nazi.
Like, I love when I get those. Those are my faves.
Yeah, that guy who said that had like another tweet where he was like, I miss him so bad. And the person he missed so bad was Hitler.
Yeah. We miss We miss you, bro.
Dude.
But I want to hear people like all the commentary channels, Mudahar, Jake Paul, who are like, yo, I don't fucking ride with him, but I ride with free speech. It's
that's
like,
just YouTube.
talk about this.
Bro, that's YouTube. That's YouTube. That's the YouTube mentality. Everyone on YouTube has to fucking say
the only person who cares about free speech on YouTube is me. I'm the and I don't consider you on YouTube, but
yeah.
Well, now you are with me.
Yeah, that's
but you're
true.
Twitcher. Declaring myself here and now the king of free speech.
You don't understand. You need
Nobody cares about free speech like me. I have never sued anybody. I have never compelled speech from anyone. I've only ever defended, and Philly D, by the way, he's a king of free speech. I have only ever defended myself against the onslaught. By the way,
I see what you're doing. He put you in another thumbo, and you're like, "Oh, Philly D, he's the king of free speech."
Well,
stop sucking up to him on the broadcast.
He is.
No, he is extra. He's the god of free speech.
Well,
put me on a fucking thumbo.
I'm sorry to tell you, he put me in a thumbnail yesterday, and I got another one coming because the Andrew Tate news just broke. So I've definitely got one in the pipeline coming.
Put me next to
him. Sorry, bro. So, but what I do want to say, is that I'm the king of free speech. I have only defended it. I have set precedent after precedent. Please sue me, Philly D, or not Philly D, don't sue me. Andrew Tate, sue me, bro. It's great, man. It's fucking great.
I think he's just. I do think he's just trying to get clouded up from this still. Like he's trying to desperately cling on to whatever relevancy he can. He sees you as a good person to like position himself against. You know what I mean? Because he sees you as like a guy that a lot of his fan base would immediately be like, oh, fuck him. Yeah, I hate him. You have a lot of clout, and you have a lot of negative clout as well from your many years on the internet. So I think that's why he's doing this.
He put out a video on me like, yo, this dude said the N-word, and he said all this mean stuff. Like the typical blooper reel, Ethan Klein blooper reel. And it's like, we've seen that, bro. We've seen that 1,000 times.
That shit is so fucking frustrating because it's like, bro, like... You don't want to live in a world where people are incredibly hostile to change. You know what I mean? People have the capacity to change. People have the capacity to get better. People have the capacity to apologize, redeem themselves, rehabilitate themselves. It's like, and these motherfuckers would benefit from that.
Change is seen as weakness somehow. It's odd. But like Sneako, for example, you know this kid, he started out as like a really critical lib fan of Bernie Sanders.
Bro, when he was 13 years old, he had Call of Duty videos that we found where he was literally talking about like anti-interventionist strategies in Syria.
What happened to him? Did he lose brain
I'm not even fucking kidding, dude. Yeah.
I saw those, but like now he just seems way dumber, less sharp.
I think in a way he is very smart because I think I usually believe that a lot of content creators know exactly what the fuck they're doing when they portray themselves as like really stupid or really bigoted. I think they know. They're well aware of what they're doing. I think he's just like signaling to a broader audience, and he saw Andrew Tate's like skyrocket rise to fame. He probably had some personal motivations as well. He has talked about getting cucked, and how that was like a defining moment for him. I think that probably played a role in his life where he like watched his girlfriend get bukkakied by 4 dudes at an orgy.
Did that really happen?
Yeah, he like no, I'm not making it up.
What?
Oh, you guys didn't know about this?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought the H3H3 Productions crew knew about all this.
I'm not deep into Sneako lore.
None of us know much about Sneako at all.
I didn't either. And then my hive mind.
So that broke it.
Right.
Found
Wait,
all
was he a participant in the bukkake or?
No, he wasn't.
Oof.
From what I understand, he went to like multiple orgies. I think he was like in an open relationship, experimented. He seemed like he could have gone either way after that. He could have been like very confident about it, but he instead went like the Manosphere red pill route. So I think there was like personal motivators as well that kind of played a role in his like radicalization, his short radicalization.
Wait, tell me more about the bukkake. You glossed over that.
Shouts out to Patrick CC, who even though he said I played a role in Sneako's radicalization, and I disagree with him on that.
Yeah, come on. It's got to be a bukkake or something dramatic like that.
What? So I didn't really know much about Sneako other than like watching some of his like 1-minute podcast or whatever, like his like OG interviewing random people on the street shit that he was doing. And I always thought that there was like some sussy stuff there. Like he seemed like a big like free speech defends hate speech kind of guy. he basically was never this aggressively like right-wing manosphere pilled. You know what I mean? He was never this like red pilled, I guess, until Andrew Tate started popping off. And I think he saw that. He saw the success of Andrew Tate and he was like, oh, I could do this. This is easy as fuck.
Right.
And he probably also personally had some motivations as well. Like he personally believed some of that shit
stop.
anyway.
Tell me about the bukkake. So they went to an orgy. Do you know for sure like a bunch of dudes finished on her face like that?
He literally talked about it. He openly like, this is information.
Can you find that?
This is information that you couldn't extract out of me in a black site. Okay, like the CIA could black bag me, put me in a fucking airplane, fly me out to Egypt, and I would not tell anyone, a soul.
Well,
okay?
it's part of his Manosphere story. It's part of his journey.
But yeah, he just
wait. Oh yeah. So this is interesting. I was watching. Someone made a video about him, and then I saw him wearing an H3 shirt. That's
an L3 shirt.
Yeah, and then I saw he made this video about me. The thumbnail's so good. Can you pull up the thumbnail? But it's called Sneako reacts to H3 before he sold his soul. And then here, just listen to what he says here, because we're talking about the capacity for people to change. Is this the timestamp, baby? Because I can't see. You said it's at 30 seconds.
That's good. That's good. It's timestamp.
It's muted.
I can't fucking see, the camera's covering.
Safe space for anyone.
Wait, let me go back.
And have confrontation. You sit there and get fatter every single week.
Safe.
Again, it's like the same thing. It's like fat man bad. It's incredible that that's pretty much their only criticism of me. Fat man bad.
Yeah.
He got fat. He hates fat.
I think that's partially what like breaks a lot of their brains when it comes to me too, because it's like they're like, I can't say he's fat. So that's what
he's
they get,
fat.
That's what they get mad at. It's like, bro, that's not the main thing here. You know what I mean? You shouldn't just worry about that. You know?
Yeah. He's fat. It's crazy, bro. I just went to a random spot in this video and he's talking about how I'm fat.
Space, because I promise you H3 is
I mean, my wife hasn't been bukkake in front of me, so I have that going for me.
I didn't even give you the full details. I think you.
Why are you holding out?
Well, because you pulled the video.
Okay, so let me just do this.
Will never be a safe space for anyone.
What are you saying? I want to know.
I know. I gotta go back.
God damn it!
Okay,
are just as true for them to unsub, call us cucks, downvote the video. Just for the record, you guys on the right are just as triggered now as the people on the left. Everybody's fucking triggered. And what I don't know what kind of are you looking for a safe space, guys? Are you guys all looking for?
Yep. Bro, he just outlined his entire theme of the podcast. A safe space where you can't debate, where you can't have confrontation. You sit there and get fatter every single.
How's this a safe space, bro? Weird. Okay, but
the problem is like the problem is like they say this all the time. Like, dude, debates are pseudo intellectual sparring. It's wrestling for weirdos who think like it's the primary form of showcasing your intellect or testing your metal, testing the metal of your ideology or your beliefs in the marketplace of ideas. Like, no, it's just content, and it is just content, especially for a lot of these people who do end up debating one another and then become friends with one another. It's like, I think that's fucking gross. If you hate someone, what the fuck? If you hate their worldview, how the fuck are you gonna sit there and be homies with them? You know what I mean? Especially if they're like a Nazi or some shit. So
yeah, I mean, debating's more a test of your like verbal skills than a test
100%.
Because it's all about like, got you with this and what do you say? It's like, it's not really.
I do it all the time, and I do it all the time. I don't like doing it. I think it's silly, and I think that the environment that it fosters is really toxic and not good for learning, not good for making better arguments, ironically, like educating people about your worldview.
But all that being true, I've had debates on this, so I don't know what he's talking about. But anyway, let's get to the point.
Safe space, because I promise you H3H3 Productions will never be a safe space for anyone. For safe space, because I promise you H3H3 Productions will never be a safe space for anyone.
He's loving this, by the way. We're giving him so much attention.
It's fine. I don't care.
And cut through the bullshit and cut through political affiliation, because we'll speak our mind and cut through the bullshit and cut through political affiliation.
Why are people saying Jew?
They're saying that in the
his
chat.
Do you not see it?
Yep.
That's there you go, buddy. People that like
Jews,
people that do this kind of content and see like violent anti-Semitism, and they don't like do anything to.
I don't know what the
curtail
moderation
that.
tools are on YouTube. To be fair, I don't know how easy it is to moderate YouTube, but
the same. You just say you could. Yeah, no. But these are your fans, bro. Does that not disturb you? But anyway.
Cut through political affiliation. Speak your mind.
W Crusaders? What the fuck? Why are they saying W Crusaders?
My point of showing this off is that this guy used to be a Bernie Sanders fan, and he's acting like a video from 7 years ago in my like enlightened centrist phase.
But you aren't even saying anything wrong. You're talking about how right wingers are also constantly looking for a safe space. No.
Yeah, no, I was, but he's also.
But
I've never
true.
claimed that this podcast is a safe space, but I think his point is, look how he's changed. He's a hypocrite. But this man changed in a different direction from being a Bernie Sanders supporter to being like whatever the fuck this is now, to his girlfriend getting bukkakied. That's not a political affiliation. I just want to remind him that happened. Not there's anything wrong with it if you're into it, but clearly it broke.
Sounds like he's not.
It broke him. Yeah, it broke.
He was conflicted about it, but it's like weird because I've said this before. I don't have an issue with this. I don't have an issue with repeating this, but like Sneako is unlike many of the other Manosphere guys, like. Especially because he had like a shred of creativity in the beginning.
Right.
He's a creative dude. He's also an attractive dude, I think. People will not agree with me on this, but like I think he's like he's a good-looking guy. He could have just as well, if he had like a better personality, if he didn't like go down this like weird radicalization path, like he could have been like a normal content creator. He could have gotten the bag with the Mr. Beast stuff instead of trying to expose Mr. Beast. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like there were a couple different turning points in his career. It seems like after watching that Patrick CC video, like there were a couple different turning points in his career that basically got him to this point. You can still change your path, my friend. But
changing, in his opinion, is change equals hypocrisy, which is weird. I always say that conservatives they don't believe in change, which is weird. Is a weird thing. I mean, normal human beings.
No, they
supposed
love
to
it.
change
They love it. They love it when Dave Rubin changed his politics. They love it when Sneako changed his politics.
Anyway, I want to show this thumbnail. Look at this. Before and after. Yes. A glowing legend. And now a fucking demon zombie. And Sneako, of course, glowing angelically, just like his girlfriend's face after getting 5 bukkakis on it. I'm just saying.
So here's the thing. With respect to that. So he had like a relatively open relationship. It seems like from his he mentioned it. He had an open relationship, kind of. They went to orgies together. She wanted to go to orgies, and like he
pushed for it.
He makes it seem like she pushed for it, but I think he probably was into it, and I think he still is into it because like they went to 2 orgies in one night.
Oh,
like,
that's disgusting. I'm sorry.
How the fuck do you know? How do you know 2 different orgies happening?
I'm sorry, but
they're on the mailing list.
Look, there's nothing wrong with going to orgies and free sex and all that and having fun if that's your cup of tea. Great. 2 orgies in one night, that's it. I got to draw the line. That's too much.
Too many orgies,
that's
man.
Too much, bro.
Too many.
That's too much, dude. You gotta chill. So keep going. So, tell me more.
Yeah, that's what he said. So, you know, he said basically that watching his girlfriend get fucked by another dude was similar to like getting robbed. Like he felt like that was a similar experience to him.
Mm-hmm.
But then he also went to like multiple orgies after that.
Probably, right?
Yeah, they stayed there. They kept doing it, you know, and then they went to another orgy. They went to 2 orgies in one night or whatever, and he made it seem like that was like a defining moment for him, and that really changed his perspective, which is weird because like you could have been like, I didn't like this experience. I don't want to do this anymore. And then been a healthy person, or you could have been like, I like this experience and, you know, I liked it, I enjoyed it, and I'm going to continue doing it and be a healthy person. It's just a matter of like confidence versus insecurity, and then the way you carry yourself through these sorts of interactions. And I think that's the defining strategy of...
Wait, well, hold on.
That's the defining strategy of like a lot of the Manosphere content creators is that they just basically use their insecurity as a selling point to attract a gigantic audience of also very insecure, if not more insecure men.
They don't see that about themselves.
Yeah. It's very weird. They think that like,
but it's so obvious.
The fake it till you make it, over the top confidence that they present themselves, or over the top masculinity that they present is like an adequate way to overcome the insecure allegations, which you're not beating those, I think.
And yeah, I mean, Andrew Tate, if you look up to this guy, and I know Sneako does because I watched this video about him, he is a deeply, deeply unsolvably insecure man. I mean, clearly just damaged man from the bottom of his soul. But you say he saw someone have sex with his girlfriend. Did he, in fact, was there a bukkake on her face?
He said there were 4 dicks.
4 dicks,
all pointing at her girlfriend's face, at his girlfriend's face.
Oh, that's okay. But so that's a lot to take in if that's not something that you're ready for.
Yeah,
I think it broke him.
But I think he literally. But I think he did end up like it could have been so wonderful. Like he could have just literally been like, there are 2 ways out of this. Could have been like, I didn't like it. I realize it's not for me, and I want to maintain like a monogamous relationship. Don't even know if it's possible after that to continue being in a monogamous relationship with that same person. Maybe it is, I don't know. Or you could have just been like, this is something that I'm into, I like it, and just been normal about it, you know what I mean? And promoted it and been like, it's not for everybody, it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I don't personally care. I get to fuck all these other girls, like, you know what I mean? I'm into it, I like it.
It sounds, usually when you do that kind of thing, you ease into it, right? Like, I've heard couples, they go and they watch at first. And they see if they're, but it sounds like they just went straight to the.
I'll tell you this.
4 dicks. So that's
I've been
a plot.
I've been to an orgy.
You have been?
I went to an orgy in the Hamptons.
Is this breaking news?
No, I've talked about this before. I went to an orgy in the Hamptons, and like I did not participate because, in my mind, I was thinking like, an orgy is going to be like a maybe not like an Eyes Wide Shut scenario, but like in movies you see it in a certain way, like, and you know, the lighting, and the camera angles. And the way that every actor and actress looks, right, is very different than a real orgy in real life, because there's also smell-o-vision when you're fucking out there. Okay.
I just spilled coffee all over.
I know. You got so excited about the orgy thing.
I just bukkakied on myself.
Yeah.
How stunk?
Smells when it's happening in front of you, not great. People can like come up to you and try to make out with you or whatever. That's not great either. When I was like, no, I'm good.
Because you weren't attracted to them, or
no, I was not.
Okay.
And also, just like, you know, everyone was like a Norman. You know what I mean? And
they weren't.
No matter how hot people are, if you are not watching something through a camera angle that is like perfectly positioned, it's just not going to look as good.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just not the same.
The reality is never as good as the fantasy.
It's not. So I was like, this is not for me.
So wait, did you go by yourself? Or, hold on, let me unpack
I didn't go
this.
by myself. I went with, we were, I forget which weekend it was, but we were there for like, I was staying with a friend, me, my roommate, and a bunch of girls that were staying with us and stuff. We all went together.
And how did you guys get invited to this?
People just do it. Like,
I don't get invited to orgies. What do you mean?
I don't know. People just kind of do it.
Who got the invite? You or someone else?
No, not me. No. So,
one of the girls?
One of the dudes. Like, that's like he just like knew the people that had the house.
And was there any requirements to get in? Do they like check you?
I think it was more like a word of mouth thing.
So any kind of.
But it's like so far, you know what I mean? You're not gonna fucking drive up to the Hamptons with 6.5 hours to like attend a random orgy in a house that you that might not even be there. Well, apparently, yes, Sneako might, because he fucking knows all about it. But
so you roll in there. How many people are in there?
I don't know, like 40, 50. It was a big ass house.
And how many people are having sex as you walk in?
I left before like people were like full on fucking.
So when you walked in, what was the situation?
It was kind of chill. People were just like drinking, and then people like started getting in the pool.
Okay.
And it was weird because like there were baskets everywhere. It's like a fucking mansion, and there are baskets everywhere with bathing suits.
I do
bathing.
So people were just like changing it. Yeah, they were taking their clothes off and changing into bathing suits to get in the pool.
Why would they even be wearing bathing suits?
Then you take it off.
You know what I mean? So was there naked people there?
I saw some naked people. Yeah, they started like we left before it got to like the full blown.
Okay.
You know, the full blown situation.
Did you see any sexual acts?
Yeah.
What'd you see?
There's people getting naked, people, people making out.
Yeah. No
undressing
oral?
one another.
Second, third base?
I don't know if I saw any oral. Like
Okay.
I said, we went in. I didn't like it, so I was like, I'm good. And we left before.
How was the food? Did they have hors d'oeuvres or
I don't remember.
appetizers?
I was
I
going to
don't remember
ask,
there being
how was the
food.
buffet at the orgy?
I don't know if there was any food.
Interesting.
Oh, this sounds like a low quality orgy.
I think
No
so.
food?
I think it was like kind of mid, yeah. So
what?
There was one like there's like culty ones. I think there's one that I know. I don't know if I should out this person, but there's one that
Be cryptic.
Well, there's a famous HBO comedian who sucks that attends. There's like a sex party that I know of. I've never been to it, but I know.
I do it with everyone.
Yeah, John Oliver. No, I'm kidding. No. I mean, he is a furry though.
Who,
But
Bill Maher?
I don't know. I didn't say anything.
What do you care about what Bill Maher thinks?
I don't know.
That dude's okay. So Bill Maher.
I'm with the fucking lightning rod of lawsuits, brother. I'm not trying to.
Oh, I said it.
I'm
No,
not
I
trying to
mean
catch a
John
body
Oliver,
here.
like you said. So, but I've heard. When I think of orgies, especially for like celebs or beautiful people like you, they have like a beauty. Like, hey, you got to be hot to get in here.
Yeah, so that's actually the process at the sex party that I was talking about. That may or may not have that had attendees such as names that rhyme with shill father.
Shill father.
Yeah, shill fire. And
Got it.
definitely not Bill Maher.
Got it. Shill
Anyway.
far. Shill far.
Shofar, yeah.
Shofar.
Shofar.
It was a Jewish orgy.
No.
Blowing on that ram's horn.
No.
So what happened? Why didn't you go to Bill Maher's orgy?
No, I was just not. I was back at that, and I was way back in the day. I was hooking up with a girl that had gone to one.
Bro, I'm sorry, but if it's a beauty standard orgy and I see Bill Maher's tiny little fucking old ass body there, I'm not. That's not a turn
I
on.
think like you either have to pay your way in to get in that situation, or you have to be like attractive, or a lot of people I believe bring escorts with them. Like a lot of rich guys will go there and they'll bring like an escort with them.
What the fuck? So okay.
Wait,
Bill Maher
he's lying.
says I will not attend an orgy. There's guys in it.
He's lying.
Bill Maher has a blowjob problem. The HBO show.
Okay, now I'm gonna pop off. I know for a fact he's lying. I know he's been to orgies.
He
That's
says
crazy that he
it's
said
icky. There's guys in it. Jimmy asked him if you would solve world hunger, would you fillet another man? He said yes. There you go. Bill Maher would suck a dick.
What a hero
for the world. What a guy. All right, we were so off the fucking
so off the rails.
Yeah, we went all over the place.
And also, we're at 43 minutes, so we got to do an ad read.
All right, we have one ad. Thank you. We're going to add stamps. But first of all, here is what could have been if you weren't such a baby.
Yeah.
Shame
I
on
can't.
ya.
I just like. I mean, I would probably attend one of those things just to see what the fuck is up, but like, I don't know. My consciousness can't handle it. I think like some of those things are probably very legal and fine.
Yeah.
But there is definitely a questionable line there of like, is there like an Andrew Tate the webcam style situation happening here? Like you never know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you have to wear protection? Like, was everyone wearing condoms and shit?
At the thing I went to, no.
Yeah.
No. But I don't know how it is for, what is it called? Like Nixum or something? That's like one of them. There's a couple different ones. Septum?
Dude.
Sanctum was the one I know that Bill Maher went to.
That has a name?
Yeah, Sanctum.
Do they have a website?
Sanctum?
Wait,
That is some fucking eyes wide shut shit.
Do they have a website?
The fuck?
Yeah, SNCTM. And the membership is $12,500 to $50,000.
That's not bad.
You have to apply. The elite few who are granted. I mean, there's a website here. I pulled it up. Here, you want to see?
Wait, there's a fucking website,
I
bro?
pulled it up
Pull that
online.
shit up, dude.
Are they on Yelp?
I
You got
pulled it
any
up on
reviews?
my. I pulled it up on my. on
Sex
my
was good, buffet
monitor.
was okay.
He's got it on his monitor. You showing it?
Oh,
Yeah.
You should have that, Ian. That monitor.
The elite few who are granted access are given the title of I can't even read it from my monitor is so fucking far from my face. I can't even read it.
Here, send it to me. I could pull it. Wait, hold on.
Just Google SNCTM and it'll come up instead of pulling mine up.
Do you not see Hassan's monitor though? Or no?
No, it is. Yeah, the elite few. Yeah, let's zoom in. The elite few who are granted access are given the title of novitiate or approved non-member. As the newest participant in our collective endeavor, the attendee is permitted to purchase tickets and VIP tables for any Sanctum event worldwide. We encourage you to taste the fruits and explore our boundaries. The novitiate will soon find there is much more beyond the next door.
These people are fucking such losers. This is stupid. This
the
is
most
like dumb.
exceptional perquisites of what the fuck? I don't know.
Prerequisites.
It says
it's a typo.
Prerequisites of Sanctum come only with membership
Or
level.
no, maybe you're right. Maybe so wait, I just pay up front on their fucking website?
The Aurum level member is entitled to a host of privileges not extended to our non-member attendees.
I just pay up front and then
the
I can roll in,
Dominus
dick
membership. Yeah.
Dude, this is dumb.
It's the Dominus membership is reserved for the most discerning of libertines. With white glove treatment, Sanctum can infuse the lifeblood of an erotic awakening or meet the unattainable expectations of the man or woman who could have anything. Only 20 Dominus memberships are permitted at any time.
If I'm paying $50,000, what guarantee that you roll up you're even gonna get
white glove?
White glove,
which means like they're gonna give you white gloves at the sex party.
Just wear only white gloves.
Yeah.
But all right, let me think. Speaking of which, stamps.com, yes. Talking about white gloves, you're gonna want to handle these stamps with white gloves because they're so valuable.
Yeah.
Does he do this on the other broadcast?
There's nothing wrong with what I did.
Doing an ad read.
We got in trouble like 3 times in the last few months.
Speaking of white gloves,
right?
You're gonna want to wear like gloves because you collect. If you collect stamps, a lot of people do. You wear white gloves.
I got you. It wasn't as bad as some of the others.
We've gotten some notes about your segues in the past.
Yeah.
That's why we're a little.
Yeah, but when you make a whole big deal of it, then they go, "Oh, better watch it."
So
white gloves.
Let's talk about it for 30 seconds.
Well, you started a dialogue.
Is it better we don't say anything?
I just want to.
In this case, yes.
I want to know more about the buffet scene, like at these orgies.
They said fruit. They did say.
Wait,
fruit.
Zach, we're trying to move on from that.
Let me thank Stamps. Thank you to Stamps.com for supporting our show. If you're a small business owner, you know how important it is to be ready for the insane holiday season. And if you haven't started prepping for the chaos of mailing and shipping, you're already falling behind. You know, the holiday has 2 ways of sneaking up on us. It's time to prepare, buddies. Stamps.com has everything you need to make your life a whole lot easier. It's 24/7 post office that you can access from anywhere. No lines, no traffic, no hassle. Dan, talk to me.
When I'm busy after a long day of being at Sanctum, I like to come back home and send out packages.
Right. Son, I thought you were on my side here.
Now you're getting it. Dan, your girlfriend uses Stamps.com.
Yeah, she does. She runs a small business from home. She's an artist, and she does commissions and sells prints on her website, and Stamps.com is the way that she does all of her shipping, and it is amazing. She doesn't have to go to the post office. She does it all from home. She's got a little printer attached to her computer. Bada bing, bada boom. Weigh it on the scale. Get your postage.
Let me tell you about this song because it's incredible. They give you a scale. You put your packages together. It's an envelope, a package, whatever size or scale it is. You weigh it, print the exact postage because you got the scales plugged in, all that. And then you put it on your doorstep or in the mailbox and they come pick it up. You
Crazy.
don't. It's unbelievable, son. It's unbelievable.
You don't even have to think about it, dude.
And here's the best part, you guys. You get major discounts with Stamps that you don't get on your own. Check this out. Up to 86% off UPS rates and major discounts on USPS. Are you freaking kidding me right now? It's a stress-free solution for every small business. Use Stamps.com to print postage wherever you do business. So, you know what? if you mail stuff, man, this is it. It's stamps.com or nothing. Get ahead of the chaos and get started at stamps.com today. Sign up with the promo code LEFTOVERS for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a free digital scale. No long-term commitment or contracts. Just go to stamps.com, click the microphone at the top of the page, and enter the code LEFTOVERS. Thank you. Peace and love to our good friends, stamps.com. All right, we have made it zero way through the document. Thank you to I Bought Another Orgy for the 50 gifted. All right, so where the fuck even are we?
Well, we can talk about Ben Shapiro.
Well, okay, so how long have we been going?
You know what's funny though? Neither me nor Dan disavowed our best friendship with FaZe Banks here, and we're safe.
It sounds like you supporting him. It sounds like you almost want to vote for Rick Caruso by the way you described it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, if it means maintaining my friendship with FaZe Banks, I'm doing it.
Well, listen,
I didn't think this was the dunk I thought it was.
I came in fully prepared with a heavy heart to completely disavow friendship with FaZe Banks, but I gotta say, proud of him for reaching out to you, Hassan. You know, he didn't just buy in without thinking about it critically. So once again, he is proven to be a stand-up guy.
Yeah.
Well, what he asked?
I can't wait.
Well, hold on. What did he ask you? What do you think about this Rick Caruso guy? Okay. That's
Which,
nice.
by the way, I would like to still very much attend one of those events. FaZe Banks, if that's Brother Banks, let me know.
Would you get in his face, Rick Caruso?
No.
I'm
Don't
not
say
trying
that.
There's a delicate way to handle these sorts
Get in his
of things.
fucking face, bro.
No, I'm not trying to do that at all. I'm trying to. Sometimes it's good to be an impartial observer.
Don't bring a weapon.
What? No, of course not.
I was just saying don't.
Also, I would get fucking owned immediately. What do you mean? That guy, he's like a billionaire.
I'm just saying don't.
Yeah, no, I would never do that.
Yeah, of course.
The only weapons I got are these, and I'm not doing anything.
You can't get rid of those.
Yeah.
All right, so FaZe Bank W, I guess. Ben Shapiro dropped a bomb tweet. We can't lie. Heartbreaking. The worst person you know just made a great joke. We were talking about Leonardo DiCaprio's girlfriend who's never exceed the age of 25. Ben Shapiro, bless his tiny little soul. He couldn't stay with her because he had to be present at the birth of his next girlfriend. Not bad, Benny boy.
Wow.
Not bad, Benny. We love it, folks.
I hate to give him that dub, but you know,
it's funny.
I'm sure he went back to being like, haha, like, does she identify as a helicopter? You know, that's sort of the same one joke that they have.
Big old doinks.
Happy non-conforming transgender birthing
Parent Day.
Parent Day.
Yeah. There's also another thing going on here, another L, I guess, but Steven Crowder.
Yeah.
Talking about the Trump raid. I love this. I love this story because, like, first of all, I love the story because, like, every conservative that's come out and defended Donald Trump, because of Trump's actions, has looked like a fucking giant idiot. Anytime the DOJ reveals more information, they have to go back, move the goalposts, and be like, actually, well, it's okay that he didn't declassify it, even if he did. Or maybe he did declassify those documents, even if the FBI planted it. You know what I mean? Like, every step of the way, they've been like...
If the president touches a document, it automatically declassifies.
Yeah. Even if he wasn't the president at the time.
Yeah. Even...
because he's still the real president. Which, by the way, Trump did say, which I love. I was making a joke about that, and it literally happened. Trump was like, I'm the real president. This shows it. We need to do we need to do a re-election now.
Yeah, the Trump meltdown based on all this stuff happening is incredible. We're getting to that. I don't know how far we're going to make it at this rate. Let's just watch this. Steven Crowder is equating posting YouTube videos to storming the beaches of Normandy. He's got his club mug, of course, as he gets ready to storm the beaches of Normandy.
30 seconds! God be with you!
At least he
guys, this is it! 2020, move fast!
You know what you said? I heard you say, and I had the same thought. His Tom Hanks is weirdly good.
Yeah, I hate that.
It's fucking pretty
It's kind of
fire.
a dub for Steven Crowder.
And go deeper.
I want regular content. in from all of you. It's an election year, so use those algorithms.
If you're not sure if your content's borderline, err on the side of caution. We don't need
I mean,
it's pretty good.
It's okay, but why is it so high?
He's talking like this.
Just raising his voice, but it made me think of Tom Hanks at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's got the cadence, but it's like an octave too high. Like, why is it so like?
Maybe he just
Listen, it's not
Listen,
bad.
get ready, boys. We're about to hit the beaches.
I guess today we're complimenting the right, but I think it's not bad. I'm sorry.
He set the bar so fucking low with his like every black person impersonation is Chris Tucker thing that like. You know, it's just anytime he does anything else, you're like, well, that's all right. It's not as bad, you know?
Into this great
in the role of a lifetime. And this is like weirdly well produced for something so embarrassing.
Because they're fucking theater kids, man. This is it. Like, if this dude kept his Arthur job, which he did, by the way, for those of you who don't know, he was Brain on Arthur. If he kept that job, he wouldn't be doing this shit. He'd just be... Like, why is it that every fucking psychotic, conservative, reactionary fascist has like a art school story? Like, I don't understand.
They're ex-Hollywood failures. I mean,
yeah, they're all ex-Hollywood failures like Ben Shapiro, Steven Crowder, or, you know, the most famous reactionary of all time, Hitler.
Oh, was he? Well, he was a failed artist.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he had like...
But if you even look
have
at
to do something about artists.
What's his name? The Breitbart guy was like a failed Hollywood guy.
Andrew Breitbart?
Yeah, Breitbart.
I think.
Or no. Sorry, Steve Bannon I was thinking of.
Well, Steve Bannon was Goldman Sachs guy, but he definitely, I mean, he owns like, I think he owns like all the Seinfeld IP, if I'm not mistaken.
What?
Oh. Steve Bannon made his money in pushing Goldman Sachs to invest into power farmers in Korea and China, like gold power farming. Within the WoW economy, that's not fake. That's real, by the way. Straight up.
All right, we gotta stay focused, or we're never gonna get through this.
Bannon was a Hollywood producer, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I never knew about that.
Yeah, dude.
He produced 18 films.
He also made a fortune off of Seinfeld because he was the one who like sold off the
syndication deal.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Interesting of Steve Bannon, a prominent white nationalist anti-Semite, to be a proponent of like what's been called the most Jewish show of all time, Seinfeld.
Yeah, he was brought in to help Westinghouse Electric negotiate a minority stake acquisition in Castle Rock Entertainment, the producer of the iconic Jerry Seinfeld comedy.
Right.
A person familiar with the deal told The Wrap.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all failed Hollywood guys. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Channels being banned. Keep your content clean, gentlemen. I'll see you on YouTube.
This is so embarrassing. I mean, guys, see you on YouTube. So embarrassing.
Back the fuck off!
Posting is like war.
Yeah, I feel like this every.
And this is the thing where like
this is probably too violent.
Women
to show.
can't do war. You know what I mean? Women can't do war. Like that's the main point that they hammer in on this one, where like she gets shot in the head multiple times throughout the fucking thing.
What was the point of this? What were they selling?
I think what they were trying to say is posting is like the real war.
Oh, he's not selling. This is just love for the game.
Yeah.
Wow, what a fucking theater kid. Yeah, talk about war. Here's war. Here's what happens when war comes to Crowder.
Yeah, when he pissed off the wrong fucking union guy. Wonderful.
Speaking of theater kids, by the way, if you go back to Tim Pool, another prominent right-wing rot-brained freak, he just put out a single. Did you guys check if this got claimed?
Tim Pool?
Yeah.
We are in the clear.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So Tim Pool.
Oh, yeah, he said it.
He put out a song. You guys are going to fucking love this. By the way, his band is called Timcast.
Love that.
Which is rock and roll as shit.
I mean, that's, you know, it's oozing with creativity.
Yeah, so here's Tim Pool, darling of the right, putting his heart and soul out there for all you guys. Oh shit, and Glorious 2160.
They find like white Joji? What the fuck is this?
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck this guy is. Yes. Oh, I know who that guy is. He's the ex-drummer of
The Offspring.
He was the replacement drummer for the Offspring who got kicked off the band because he refused to get a COVID vaccine.
Oh, I love that. Brilliant, brave.
He's like, you'll find a home with me, buddy.
Yeah, the most divorced dad group you could ever. They're so divorced they should be doing butt rock. I don't know why they did emo shit. I feel like this falls in the category of like guys who would most likely do butt rock.
I feel like this isn't even. This is worse than emo. This is like
it's
this is like
Jesus rock,
90s
bro.
like alternative
grunge.
Just
This
not
is
even
this is
grunge,
like
just
worse.
like-
It's bad. It's worse than everything. Also, Tim Pool. There's nothing rock and roll about Tim Pool. He is such a. This guy sits there and supports status quo. He supports the establishment all day. That is the antithesis of rock and roll. This man, you're supposed to speak truth to power. This guy is like fucking.
No, you don't understand. Rock and roll is about respecting the cops.
Yeah, exactly.
And also making sure that our law enforcement officers are properly respected.
Respect the blue.
Yeah.
Walk the thin blue line.
Yeah, and also small business owners. Who here hasn't
roll,
listened
baby.
to the ballad, of our wonderful real troops, which is the small business owners?
Absolutely.
This is my ode to the Chamber of Commerce.
I don't know why, but this angle cracks me up. This man looks like a fucking gorilla. Look at that angle.
Yeah.
Dude, you don't need the COVID shot ain't gonna make you fucking
I think
malformed. You already are, dude.
He needs to be hit with the evolution gun.
Right. Let's get
Didn't
you back
take.
in the womb, bro. We need to recook you. We need
If
to
he
finish
was
you
one
up.
deviation away, he'd be a tadpole still with like the arms
Right.
and legs.
Grift core. That's an interesting.
Somebody in the
title.
chat shout out Griftcore is the genre.
I
Love
like
that.
It's easy when I'm lying there with you, and every night I dream of you.
Bro, you are such a fucking sissy.
I don't
Oh
hear
my
a
God.
difference between his singing voice and his speaking voice.
No,
There's no difference.
It's just sissier. He's like, I don't know what. It's Tim. This is embarrassing.
Sounds like
Why are we
Mark
doing-
Gormley.
But people liked it. That's what's kind of the most shocking thing about this.
Well,
is
they're
that-
fucking conservatives, of course. They have no art, so they have to like latch on to anyone who's like, yeah, I'm conservative, and here, this is the art that I made. That's why he brought the fucking Offspring, second drummer. Like, there's a reason. It's just team sports for
it's
them.
either Kid Rock or Tim Cash.
Yeah, they fucking. Andrew Breitbart is actually a perfect person to mention. Rest in piss, Andrew, who died on a toilet bowl after a cocaine bender, if I'm not mistaken. What
a boss.
These guys have so much resentment because culture is still moved by like all the, gay art kids that they bullied in like their fucking backwater towns that moved into Hollywood and like made it.
Mm-hmm.
So there's still like a liberal slant in the media, which can be very conservative across the board. You know what I mean? And that frustrates them. So they want to make an alternative to counter it.
But the hard truth is they fucking suck.
But yeah, they
They're
can't. They
horrible.
can't figure it out. They got nothing.
I love this status quo rock. It's so fucking hard. Why is he writing a love song? Here, I have an alternative lyric for him. It's not me, it's everybody else.
Dude, that would bop.
Just be honest, bro. Don't front like you fucking have a love story to tell.
Feminism ruined his love life.
I don't have kids yet. My dad already had 2 kids by now. It's not me, no. It's everybody else.
You know what?
Wait,
the
what the
problem is
fuck?
though.
You're
it's
kind of
definitely
popping
not me.
off.
Yeah, I know.
What was that? Where did that come from?
I'm starting a band. It's called
Leftovers.
Libcast. I don't know. Yeah.
It's called the
Leftovers.
H3 Podcast.
Yeah.
It's the name of my band.
Yeah.
It's definitely not me.
Yeah.
Like
they need to sample that.
I feel like they need to do. Like I said, butt rock would work way better.
Why do they all feel the need to do this? It's
I
like
feel like this is a psyop to make people who listen to this want to end it all, because
Interesting.
that's what, or at least that's what's happening to me currently.
It's like Evanescence mixed with like Daniel Powder.
Okay, but it hasn't dropped yet. We're halfway to the song. Let's hear the fucking drop.
The
man.
intro is so long.
Well, it's just that good. Bro, we get it. You're wandering around the house. It's not even a big house.
That's a tall dude, though.
Or a very small house.
Oh my God, this is literally a ballad to a divorced dad.
Yeah. Very true. The court system is inherently flawed.
Yeah.
Women get all the rights and men get shit on.
Yeah, it's run by feminazis.
I have to pay fucking alimony. What is this bullshit?
Okay, let's see.
My ex-wife says I can't see the kids because I'm an alcoholic and maybe I hit them a few times.
Definitely not me.
Well, definitely not Tim because he doesn't have that big L. Big L for Tim.
He wishes he was divorced.
I would love to be the engineer for this song, man. Recording him.
It's a dream come true.
Did you know I left you there, staring at the heartache?
Wait, is there no drop? Is this it?
Yeah, this is it.
Shut
No,
the
no,
fuck
no,
up.
no, no. It happens.
Wait, there's a hit. There's
There's got to be like a.
Yeah, no, it goes crazy in a second.
You have to have that like.
It's coming.
Like creatively, this is like the
Being
most
castrated?
obvious and lame fucking rehash dumb shit.
Oh, but now she's gone.
Wait, she died because of the COVID vaccine.
Oh.
This is a vaccine injury ballot. This is a ballot to the. This is a ballot to the Pfizer Moderna.
Yo.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
That's interesting. My kids all got autism and my wife died.
Yeah, this is what the vaccine did to him.
Does anybody have a cure for autism? Please email me at tim@timcast.com.
Being castrated?
Doxed.
You know that's his email, by the way.
I mean, probably.
His email is definitely tim@timcast.com. I don't know what it is. The conservative brain, they're just not creative. I don't know what to say. Like,
yeah,
their brain is made.
They got
of
nothing.
concrete or something. It's like not.
Art is always supposed to be boundary pushing, and you know, it has like a
Good art,
degenerate disposition, right? Because it's like boundary breaking.
Mm-hmm.
So if your entire ideology revolves around conserving and going back to traditional roots, you're gonna have a hard time.
It's inherently
breaking the mold.
Interesting art.
Yeah,
bro, he got this Offspring drummer. There's no drums in this.
That's funny.
It's all fucking.
Play to your strengths, bro.
Yeah, like fuck.
That's interesting. That's funny.
When is the drop? If there's no drop,
I swear it's coming any
Bro,
second.
we're 90.
There it is. There it is.
They went there, bro. The song's almost over.
Oh, you see the black lines on the wall? That's
did.
the vaccine coursing through her veins. The poison.
No. It's not me. It's everybody else.
It's like, they kicked me out of the restaurant of dreams. They kicked me out.
Oh, I forgot
They
about
cast
that
aside.
restaurant.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
They kicked me out.
Wait,
They
why'd he
cast
get
me
kicked out of
aside.
Why did he get kicked out of that restaurant again?
He didn't have a reservation. He didn't even get kicked out. He claimed he had a reservation, and that they were still making him wait 15 minutes for a table. And
that's rock and roll.
Yes.
Yeah.
By the way, it's not COVID. It's just a divorced dad thing we're learning here. So,
yeah.
Which is more fun, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You want to freestyle more, Hassan?
No.
Oh.
The most. Everyone should own a nuke. Oh my God, he's such a Kyle, dude. He's breaking the drywall. Dude. Breaking the fourth wall of drywall.
No fucking way.
House is haunted.
No, she got in an accident. No.
Oh, they got divorced, and then she got in a car accident.
No. No.
Wow.
Didn't look like that bad of an accident, to be honest.
It didn't. Yeah, it didn't look that bad.
It was just exchange insurance, and
maybe she's fine. I don't know.
Yeah.
One of the chats said panic at the Capitol.
January 6th is a national holiday. It was really Antifa that was there breaking the stuff.
Timcast Records.
What a fucking
love that.
What a
Timcast Records. The band's Timcast. The podcast Timcast.
Very and he's very creative.
He's a very creative individual.
Yeah. I mean, copy pasting like the exact vibes and music of like a band that was probably like the 25th most successful Evanescence cover band is the way to go in 2022, I think.
Yeah. Here's the tweet we were talking about, by the way.
I went to a diner with my girlfriend, and it was told it was a 20-minute wait. After only a few minutes, a couple walked in and was seated right away. I complained and left right away. I don't tolerate bullshit, and I don't tolerate people who think I should care when they do.
It's not my fault, it's everybody else. Donald Trump is a national hero.
50 say sweep is actually what happened.
Such a rock and roll fucking tweet, bro.
Yeah.
I don't take shit from nobody, especially hostesses at Olive Garden.
Yeah. I also don't believe this because it says he has a girlfriend.
Yeah, liar.
Yeah.
All right, so that was fun. We are having too much fun here today.
My girlfriend is real. She goes to a different school. She's from Canada, too.
Are you weird?
Yeah.
She's super hot. Check out this picture, but don't Google image reverse search it.
Oh,
All right, I got to pee, so...
I have to pee as well.
Uh-oh.
But you go first.
Shit.
You go first.
We have two bathrooms.
Let's both go, and then Dan can just chat for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe that's
All right.
the best way. Let's both go. We have two bathrooms.
Hold on.
Dan...
That's right.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a humble brag, Ethan.
Can we get a poll going?
We got two
To
bathrooms.
make it clear that we're not crossing streams. Not there's anything wrong with it, but I don't need the speculation.
Right, I hear you.
Well, we have gloves from yesterday.
Can we get a poll going to see who's going to piss faster, Ethan or Hassan? Take your bets now, people. Who's the faster peer?
The faster peer.
By the way,
Hassan, Ethan.
they're lying. We only have one bathroom right now. One's out of order, so.
Excuse me?
Wait, no shit?
They're definitely crossing streams.
I see you're doing a shtick and I ruined it by saying what?
It's okay.
Whoa, what's going on with the... We're like zooming around the set right now.
Not taking a pause.
This is sick. Oh, yeah. Yes, yes.
How bad do you have to pee right now?
Hassan is winning the poll by 88% to 12%.
Wow.
So,
He got a head start, so it makes sense that people.
yeah, he did get a head start.
Yeah.
It's not the most scientific experiment that we're running here.
I have to pee so bad.
People might be thinking that Ethan's thinking of grumpy as well. He's been known to take these mid-show grumpies.
Pinch off a loaf.
By the way, shout out to everybody in the chat that was hitting me with some fantastic Tim Pool fake band names. There was one that I saw that cracked me up. That was 30 Seconds to Gars. So good job.
All of it.
Look at that. Some random chatter in our chat is 10 times more creative than Tim Pool. I'm surprised.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. What else is going on? What's going on with all of you here in the office? How's everybody doing?
Good.
Doing pretty good.
Horrible.
Great.
What's wrong, Cam?
Nothing. I just
Talk to me,
everyone
baby.
else was going one way. I wanted to go the other way. I want to be unique.
Fucking
rebel.
contrarian.
You always put a
Special snowflake.
You always put a smile on my face every morning.
And you do
Cam.
too, Zach. It's a two-way smile street.
I came in this morning, and only Zach was here, and he had set up the whole leftover set by himself.
Zach is a legend. In my defense, I'm sharing a bathroom with 3 women right now in my small apartment.
This wasn't. Why you gotta take it? Nobody
was
criticizing you.
No, I'm
maybe.
just saying. Me and Zach usually set it up. So, just saying.
Yeah. Well, I'm just.
I help too.
I'm trying to shout out my boy Zach over here.
I appreciate
And
that.
you're over here trying to make it all about AB.
But
It's all about
Zach is
AB.
a
Okay,
stud.
next week I'm not gonna do anything.
Zach
Why
fucks on the
don't
set.
you give me a plug?
So just like
AB?
this week.
Well, give me a plug, AB, and it'll be fine.
Zach, your show is gonna sell. Don't worry, you're good, buddy.
Give him a plug.
Give me a plug, and we'll call
A plug what?
it. Just Zach Lewis live at the Trip Marine.
But like where? Like just.
I'm just saying.
Oh, who
Just
wins
say
the
it.
race? Who's going to get to the set first here?
Oh.
Both piss participants.
Oh, what an upset.
Yo, I'm banning about 20 people right now. Just FYI.
Let's all sit together.
I make the BTS just to
there
ban
it is,
people.
my friends. That's what MAG is all about.
Okay.
Hand in hand.
I just want to point out that I was faster than Ethan at pissing.
You got to the bathroom way before me, dude.
It's more efficient.
Also, is peeing faster like, is that like dope or something? I don't get it.
I don't know.
I'm not taking a pause.
Since when did
to
peeing
pee.
fast become an admirable? I guess maybe you don't want to waste any time in there, right?
Just a mini game.
It's more efficient, right? Like you save time in life.
One of life's mini games. That's a good way of putting it.
So did y'all cross the streams or no?
Yeah, I started peeing, and then Ethan knocked on the door. I opened the door. I'm still peeing at this point. And then he was like, I'm going to pee between your legs.
Nice.
I said, you need me to hold it for you?
Yeah, I said. Then I was like, all right, you know what? And I stopped myself. I sat down, so he peed between my legs.
Little Sneako action going on.
Oh.
Man, you remember how Sneako's girlfriend got bukkakied and it broke him? That's sad.
Yeah, I heard something about
Probably
that.
sucks that people mention that.
People don't actually mention it because I don't think a lot of people know.
Huh.
So now I think a lot of people do know.
Are you able to
Well,
find
now
that
Andrew
clip?
Tate knows because he's watching.
It's on it's on
or at least
it's
his
on a
lawyers
podcast.
do.
I forget which one it was, but it was
Andrew
like
Tate's lawyer.
like the dudes in the podcast were like, "Bro, why are you saying this?"
Did you see
SteveWillDoIt
admitting jerking off his dog?
What?
Why is nobody talking about
What? Wait,
Hold on. I got to play this for you. I got to play it. Somebody sent me
Oh.
that link. It's the best.
Wait, is that why he got banned off YouTube?
No, that was for gambling. He
Jerk
went
off
on.
Donnie?
He went on Bradley Martin's podcast and he starts talking about how he jerks off his dog. I'll show it to you right now. I swear to God, it's the craziest thing I've ever
What
seen.
the fuck? He milks his dog?
Yeah,
literally. Hold on,
bro. You can't recover from that.
Well, nobody's talking about it, and I don't get why.
Well, now you got me talking about it.
Okay.
Steve will do it, and the will do it is jerking off your dog.
We dubbed him. I think it was Zach's. Steve will jerk it.
Steve will yank it.
Steve will yank it.
Yeah.
All right, let's not interrupt. I just want you to watch this whole thing. It's about a minute long.
God, Bradley Martin is such a gorilla. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's got a lot of thigh action in here. We commented on. It's hard to ignore.
We're trying to woo Bradley to not hate us as much. So
I think we fucked that up.
We might have fucked it up
I got
yesterday.
it in there. I'm homies with a bunch of his homies.
Okay, watch
Put in the
this.
good word,
guys. Hassan's raw reaction to Steve.
Let him juice you up.
Ready?
Years doing it. Because we're so tight. You're together no matter what. I mean, you weren't breaking up. If you were broken up, you would not be together.
Yeah.
That's what I did, dude. I did that for years, man.
Dude, yeah.
For so many years. Honestly, I miss my ex-girlfriend's dogs.
There's no reason for that much thigh, bro. Look at that shit, dude.
I respect it. I respect it.
All right.
Look, he's fucking dude. He's doing reverse split squats on the regular. Okay.
Okay, all right,
And he
all right.
wants you to know it.
All right, I don't want to get distracted. We need to get to the
Bradley
point.
Martin shaves his legs, I think. Is
Yeah.
he competing? Is that why?
does
Looking pretty smooth.
Does he
Might be.
compete, or does he just
Looks
do
like
it?
he
for...
got some razor burn here too.
No, that's from deadlifting.
All right, okay. No, guys, we got to stay focused. We got way too much to talk about.
I miss.
I swear I really miss
That's the thing. Oh, dude, when we broke up for 8 months. Right? How I started talking to her. I started messaging Donald on Instagram.
I really miss her dogs, man.
Yeah, dogs are dope. Selena, our dog he's been like, you come home and there's just cum everywhere.
What are you talking about?
Like
What
cum
do you-
over the couches. And
Like you
shit.
see it? You see the cum? Like
yeah,
visually?
you see cum stains and his dick is like all big and throbbing. So like
What
it sucks,
the
but like this is like kind of crazy. I'm saying this, but one, I'm the cool dad now.
Okay, where
and
you going
I'm
with
the
this?
favorite.
You're the favorite, you're the cool
And
dad.
two, you can control where the cum goes.
What are you talking about? How do you do this?
So I get IVs all the time.
Yeah, I know.
You know they wear gloves.
Yes.
So lately I've been just like, bro, so you just go, you put on the glove, and you said Donald, you just go in on his stomach, or like on his stomach right here. Or like you go cow style.
Cow style.
Because the cow style is
What are you
better,
talking
better for
about right
catching. And then you go and usually just play like I like cartoons, like Disney, like family friendly and shit. And you just, I've been just like jerking off Donnie.
Jerking your dog off.
I swear.
What?
Wait, hold on.
Wait,
So
stop,
you're telling me right now
stop. Bro, this is like mathematically the worst way you could have described this anyway. Like, why did you add the Disney cartoon into it? Like, he just made it like It's already so weird.
It's worse. It
But
gets
he was
worse.
like, I want to make this mathematically the worst thing I could say.
We talked about this for like an hour yesterday, so I'm just...
Bro, this shit is what the fuck,
So here,
dude.
let's
what
let it roll.
The fuck?
Yeah,
This is
it,
like
it gets more
Shane
heinous.
Dawson is rolling in his grave right now.
Shane Dawson is like, I got canceled for what? This
Yeah, he's
motherfucker
like, how
fingered
the
his
fuck
dog.
does this guy get away with it, dude? What the fuck?
I did not come on my dog.
Jordan, however,
Jordan, yeah,
did not come on his dog.
And he's, I've been just like jerking off Donnie.
Jerking your dog
I went
off,
back a little
swear.
bit.
That's. Wait. Hold on. So, you're telling me right now that you've been jerking your dog off, and that's
So
why
he
you're a
doesn't-
cool dad?
No, there's. It might sound crazy, but it's strictly business.
Okay.
It's where, and it's kind of, I watch something to occupy myself, and it's more of just a. It's more of a little workout, but the thing is,
Bro,
like,
he
dude,
said I'm the favorite
cool
dad now because I
Yeah.
jerked my son off.
I
Oh
know.
my god, dude! What the fuck?
I know.
He said he like he's bribing his girlfriend's dog with cum,
I know it.
with an orgasmic experience. Yo,
I know
yo,
it. Yeah.
bro, too much.
Wait.
This dude's got Alec Baldwin face from drinking way too much alcohol way too early, bro.
Yeah.
I swear to God, this is
Right,
what
he
happens.
That's interesting. He mentions he gets IVs, which I'm assuming is for hangovers. Is like, well, but let's keep going because it's almost.
That's not gonna help you, brother.
Dad, because imagine if you couldn't jerk off and like it's like, what the fuck do I do? He comes by like fucking a pillow.
Let him
You
fuck
know?
the
That's
pillow.
his normal. That's his normal move.
Dude.
Yeah.
But imagine you trying to come by like fucking a pillow.
Let
like,
him
it's
fuck the pillow,
probably, like,
brother.
hard.
Yeah. It's probably not the best.
But then imagine you had someone come in and go
Help
Bro,
you
he's
out.
a zoophile.
Yeah, and then-
Honestly, that's dope of you, bro.
No, it's not, Bradley.
I
What
love
the fuck
that.
are
That's
you
my-
saying?
Bradley's like, yo, that's kind of dope, bro. You love your dog.
Bro, what the fuck?
think-
I'm just
like-
gonna let it ride. I'm gonna let it ride because we talked about this for an hour yesterday. I just want your.
There's
What you can't. This
plenty
is
of
like
reasons I
torturing
gotta
me.
control where the cum goes.
Okay.
And I feel like he likes me better than he likes me way better than Selena now. I'm the cool dad, dude.
I'll be honest, I didn't see this conversation going that way, but I kind of
It's crazy.
I kind of respect it.
I mean, dude, if you couldn't jerk off,
I'm trying to put myself in that position.
and it's like Donnie can't go to the rub and tug.
No, yeah, he can't do
There's
it.
no dog hookers.
Damn, bro.
There's
I'm trying to
nothing.
imagine.
It's like, bro, you just got your mom and dad. Mom's not cool.
He don't have a girl. He don't have girl dogs to fuck.
No girls, but Frenchies
Let
can't
him fuck the
What?
pillow,
Really?
brother.
Fact
What
check
the
me here.
fuck?
Yeah, I don't know anything about this.
Facebook or Meta. Is this misinformation?
It could be. I don't know. This could actually be misinformation.
Oh, I
Is this
love that.
missing?
They
Okay.
I think they can't talk
talk
because that's how
about.
you get more of them.
I know, but Frenchies apparently can't. I don't know.
So how do they get
It
made
get- it-
then? They
this-
made in a
my
fucking
favorite part's
lab?
coming up.
I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm pretty sure same thing. You IVs. The nurses were.
Oh, you take it. They put the baby into the dog.
For example, when I jerk off Donnie, if I'm wearing the glove already, so what I do is you just finger scoop the cum like his dipping sauce, and then you just put it in.
Bro, you're right. You did. How the fuck did you?
He finger dips the cum out like.
That's not in vitro fertilization.
No,
okay?
I know. They're
That's not how
so
it's
dumb.
done.
I know.
I worked at a
know.
ranch. I never jerked off a horse, but I did. I was there. I had to carry the fucking like literal leather condom. It is a real process, though. They do have a similar SteveWillDoIt style process of like getting a stallion.
But
to
that's for
mount,
breeding,
like,
right?
the rack that you have all the fucking. You get a stallion. You put a bunch of mares like in heat on like a lineup. Basically, you get the stallion horny as fuck.
Kind of like
and then-
Sneako's girlfriend in a way, but reverse.
Pretty much, yes. And then the stallion comes in. There's a rack where you would normally put all the saddles onto when you're working on the saddles. Basically, the stallion comes in and fucking starts humping the rack, and you put a leather condom over it. Like you put a fucking massive, like this big leather condom over the horse's cock, and then he comes into it.
JRH.
That's interesting because that's for
carry that
breeding.
shit.
What he does, he says, it's just because he feels bad that he could only help a pillow. He wants to jerk him off and help him out in that way.
That's really that is extra weird. That is so weird. And I say this as someone, like I said, who has had to carry a fucking leather condom full of horse cum when I worked at a fucking ranch.
You ever smell it?
No,
Oh, just curious.
no, dude. I was like,
Steve would take a little fucking taste, probably.
Did you know this?
I have a Frenchie.
What the fuck? This is weird as shit.
But I think you just put your finger inside them.
So you get the cum and you stick it in them. That's how they do it?
Or
because they would die.
Bro, these are some freaky ass dogs.
Or a squeezer. You squeeze it inside them.
They would
this
literally,
goes on. It's
because they would, because the thing is, like, they are genetically deformed, kind of like Steve will do it. Not dissimilar to Steve, from centuries of inbreeding, specifically so that they could have those genetic deformities. And because of that, like, they can't fuck because they die if they fuck.
Can drinking too much alcohol modify your DNA?
I don't know, but
Asking for
Steve is trying.
Yeah,
Steve will do it. If it does.
Steve will jerk it, ladies and gentlemen.
God damn, that's crazy. Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know. It's totally nuts because, like, when Joe Biden said he fingers his cat, everybody was like, yo, you got to see this, but nobody's talking about Steve will do it.
That's
jerking
so
off
weird.
his dog.
Like, no, there's like, what is it, anal prolapse or whatever, when your dog has like a leaky butthole, you have to squeeze it out.
Oh, yeah, that's
like a medical thing that you have to do for your dog.
Yeah.
Jerking off your dog, on the other hand, is like,
you're not fingering its butthole either. It's like a thing. I take it to the vet to do that. For
Yeah,
a dog.
exactly.
Oh, it's called
Is that expressing
the gland.
anal glands. Yeah, when they get like too inflamed, they're just like fucking dropping goo everywhere. It's nasty as fuck.
Oh, this is interesting. Excessive alcohol consumption can cause irreversible changes to the DNA. So maybe he developed.
Congratulations,
For example, when
to Steve.
I jerk off Donnie,
Steve will do it.
Steve will do it is going backwards in the evolutionary.
He got banned off YouTube for gambling. That's crazy that YouTube is a better fucking TOS than Twitch
Yeah,
does.
you can't do that shit on YouTube. You haven't never been able to.
Well, we
do
should
that.
say that's what we think. It hasn't been confirmed.
It's definitely what happened. Because
Gideon caught a fucking fake strike when he wasn't even promoting gambling. Big L for Gideon.
Whan. Anyway, so there's that. There was another detour, but an important one. Here's Rob Schneider, the biggest hack in the world, on Glenn Beck, talking about how he's ready to give up it all for the cause. And I don't know what it all is that he has, but let's find
His
out.
empire of dirt.
Real Rob, baby.
For what you believe.
And I would gladly never be cast again as the carrot, as the humanoid carrot in a Adam Sandler film.
Yeah,
absolutely. Because if we don't have
let's
it,
go
then we
back.
have nothing.
Dude, Rob Schneider is such a fucking hack, dude. He's such
He's
a
a
loser.
stapler.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you willing to lose it all for what you believe?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because if we don't have it, then we have nothing.
What kind of weird like grandstanding is this? What are you risking?
Rob Schneider in his most pivotal role yet, a reactionary, washed-up Hollywood actor.
Yes, that's right,
Yeah.
folks. Only here in Rob Schneider's world can you find another washed-up has-been turning to MAGA for relevancy. By the way, he's like the B at this rate. He's like the most B fucking actor nobody cares about, and he has a resurging career being a right-wing hack. It's like they'll take anyone they can get.
But
man.
does he though? I don't even think he has a resurgence of a career. Really, it's
No,
just like
dude,
he's going on. If the resurgence is happening because you went on the Glenn Beck podcast, like it's over. You're not
Dude,
resurging anything.
Dude, he's gonna get cast in the next January 6th movie. I'm sure of it. Breitbart's January 6th movie. He's gonna be a lead role.
Rob Schneider is the FBI agent that told you to take the gun.
Rob Schneider plays the
the leader of the Proud
I don't care about
Boys.
my career anymore. I care about my children's, the country that they're going to live in. And my hope is this. My hope is a beautiful story from a chaplain in England.
This got a lot of views though from
when the American Flyers came over in the early days of World War II. When the American Flyers came over after, this is like the dog days, 1942, late 42, when like their friends were getting blown out of the sky. They would go over on the bombers and half would come back, 2/3 would come back, but they were dying. And there was one
Just like me.
particularly awful week, 2 weeks, where there was a very high percentage of these pilots were getting blown out of the sky and getting killed.
That's like us on social media.
They went to the prison. They went to the Air Force chaplain, and the pilot said, "Why?" I said, "Our friends are dying. Why should we do this? Why should we get up tomorrow and fly?" They did this at like literally
4:45. They're supposed to leave at 5:30. Why should we do this? Tell us why.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't say they weren't going to do it. So tell us why we should do this. Our friends are dying. Tell us. And the chaplain was really, woke up and said, well, humanity has come out of the dark ages. We've come out of where people get burned at the stake. People believe and go along with this. And there's a darkness that we have come out of and doing a more of an enlightened period, a more freer period.
And anyway, fuck trans people.
Bro, these motherfuckers need Howard Zinn in their lives so bad, by the way. Rest in peace. A People's History is a really good book. I highly recommend. Even the example that he's using, he lived it, right? He actually was a bomber pilot during World War II, and those were such formative experiences for him, bombing civilian territory where Germans were living in, and even using napalm in certain instances was such a traumatic experience for him as an American bomber pilot within the Air Force that it totally broke his brain. He was like, "This is completely unacceptable." And I saw the horrific actions that we committed. That it legitimately changed his mind. He's a brilliant guy. Awful things that America has done. He's always been the foremost anti-imperialist voice on protesting. Anyway, so on that front, he's even wrong on that front. But also, it's ridiculous to compare that, to compare fighting Nazis,
right,
to what,
posting on Twitter, I don't know,
harassing the nurses at the Boston Children's Hospital. What the fuck? You think that's the same? You are the Nazi in that situation, man. What the fuck's wrong with you? You don't understand? You think Nazis were pro-trans? No, they were literally anti-trans. First book burnings happened for a boatload of medical data that revolved around trans people. That was the first ever public Nazi book burning that ever occurred. It was a bunch of medical research on trans people. So, they were just like you, man. Don't worry.
And he said, this is a step back into those darkness, into the darkest parts of humanity. And we need to stand up for that now. And that requires this.
Bro, you've made no sacrifice.
I'm thinking,
what have you done?
This is Rob Schneider talking about jerking off his dog. He's like, we have to do this. It's a sacrifice that we must do. I will do it. I will live in a world where my dog, Deuce Bigelow, male gigolo, will jerk my dog off to completion.
But when I jerk off Donnie.
And just like the Allies flew over Nazi Germany, my dog requires the dog, he can't jerk off by himself. So I scooped the cum out. like the Americans scooped the Nazis out of Germany. And just like they tasted victory, I tasted the cum.
Oh, God. Why you got to go there? God damn.
Rob Schneider, ladies and gentlemen. American hero.
Thank you, Rob Schneider.
All right, dude, let's get to the Trump part because we are so fucking bad on time.
Yeah.
So, new revelations. They've been lying their ass off this whole time, Trump and everyone trying to run defense for him. The FBI, how did this photo come out? Was this
FBI released it.
So they're like, yo, these documents that you say weren't here, bro, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Top secret. SCI. Top secret, top secret, top secret. This motherfucker is chilling.
This is the new shit, by the way.
You know how we used to collect Goosebumps? That's how he collects top secret government documents.
Yeah, he just took them. The best part about it is that this is the stuff that he did not give back. So, of course, now we know that this has been an ongoing investigation. They asked nicely multiple times. They thought that the Trump camp was actually, completely meeting their demands. They realized maybe there's some more top secret SCI, like top secret clearance documents that were not actually recovered from that original extraction. So they, working with some insider people within Mar-a-Lago or within Trump's camp, which we do not know who, because they were trying to figure out who it was from the affidavit, but they weren't able to, decided to get a search warrant and execute that search warrant. And these are the results. This is the material that they produced. Any of these documents in any other normal person's house, you're going to jail.
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, people that have actually leaked top secret documents or classified documents, even if they were redacted, even if they work with journalists, have gone to prison, and some of those people were heroes. As a matter of fact, Chelsea Manning is a good example of this. I think Edward Snowden is a hero as well. He is in exile in Russia. I even think Julian Assange played a very important role. You might not like him personally, you might not agree with his politics, but ultimately he did the right thing, regardless of his biases against the Democratic Party or Hillary Clinton. I don't give a shit. But this isn't for that reason. As a matter of fact, we don't know what the reason is because it's so laughably, so comically stupid.
There's no fucking explainable reason for this. Like, the only reason to steal this much top secret documents is malicious. I mean, there's no fucking other explanation. I mean, what are you
He just took them, and then when the FBI was like, "Hey, we know you took these," when NARA said, "Hey, we know you took these, give it back," he was like, "Okay," and then he kept a couple and refused to give everything back. At that point, you've been got. You know what I mean? You've been had. What the fuck are you doing?
I mean, one guess at it is that, or it's been said that some of these documents have the names of informants and other.
No, that was the original HSC or HCS classification documents. That was originally recovered in the first in the first batch. The fact that he took those is still ridiculous.
You have the name of informants and hostile government powers? Like, the only reason to have that is to fucking extort, blackmail, use as a bargaining chip. It's utterly insane. It's fucking nuts. I also read these documents. Some of them were so top secret that even the FBI agents there had to get special
they had to get special clearance to even look through them.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's like, no, that totally makes sense. The president has access to that, obviously, because he's the fucking president. He has the highest level of security clearance. But even then, he can't just like run around with this shit. There is a clear protocol for handling this kind of shit, handling this kind of information. And it's pretty funny to see the right-wingers try to defend Donald Trump when they're taking L after L after L. Ultimately, this is not the worst thing that he's ever done, but it's absolutely such a clear-cut, easy to understand violation of the law.
We don't know what's in those documents to say it's not the worst thing he's ever done.
No, I mean, I'm just saying that he's done a lot of horrible shit.
Yeah, I mean,
throughout his presidency.
There's so much. But the really interesting, and by the way, it's like they made such a fuss over Hillary Clinton handling of the email server, classified information. Bro,
no, he changed the law. He changed the law. He made it a felony. It was a misdemeanor originally, and he turned it into a fucking felony, and now he's getting caught up in it in his own law change.
What Trump's been saying, all of his supporters were like, "Oh, it's the FBI planted it." Well, he's basically come out and admit that they didn't plant it, and it is there. I mean, here he's been popping off on Truth Social. There seems to be confusion as to the picture where documents were sloppily thrown on the floor and then released photographically for the world to see, as if that's what the FBI found when they broke into my home. Wrong. They took them out of a carton and spread them around the carpet, making it look like a big find for them. They dropped them, not me. Very deceiving. And remember, we could have no representative, including lawyers, present during the raid. They were told to wait outside. Is he saying they went in there with a cart?
Yes.
So
he's still trying to go along with it. They planted it narrative, which is hilarious because, like, you know, he also said I declassified all of them. So, like, what? Did you declassify the planted ones ahead of time, too? You knew that the FBI was going to plant them? It's just all over the place. It's all over the fucking place.
Yeah, this is the uncropped photo of Trump's office. Yeah, so you can see here, classified documents. He's actually a bit of a hoarder, you'll notice.
Wait, is this real?
Yeah, 100% real.
Oh, my God.
No, it's not real. It's just
Jesus fuck, dude, you
got you.
You got cammed.
Fake news. Excuse me. Fake news.
Excuse me.
Okay, so here Trump's lawyer goes on Fox News. and further incriminates him. He really hires only the best lawyers in the world, and I gotta just
No, he goes for TV lawyers, and that's why he keeps getting owned. He has Tom Fitton, who has an English degree, and then these two. He has two lady lawyers that he hired. One from OAN directly. This one is the new one. The other one that was present at Mar-a-Lago, literally just an OAN TV lawyer.
I don't think the problem is the same with Andrew Tate. No good lawyer with any reputation is going to work with them.
That's not true. Lawyers are fucking demons, man.
No.
Dude, come on. They would. It's just the reason why they don't want to work with Donald Trump is I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to pay. I think he's just very bad. Like, he's notorious for signing people on and like never paying contractors and being like the shittiest fucking boss, basically.
Yeah, I've heard that.
So I think like he's gone through so many lawyers that way, but like lawyers are fucking awful, dude. I mean, look at Alan Dershowitz.
I know that's true, and there's people like Alan Dershowitz and Rudy Giuliani barely qualifies, but big reputable law firms, I really don't think they take this case. They don't want that. They don't want that heat. They have a ton of clients. They don't want to piss people. It's very polarizing.
I can see that, but I'm just saying, like, at least he could do is get a shark. You know what I mean? Get a fucking ambulance chaser involved.
Get PNP, man. Shit.
Get the guy who gets people off on, like, triple homicide.
Yeah,
the
PNP.
TikTok guy.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Just, like, play around with it.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, nowhere. What's happened is now they've put this picture out so that you would assume, and I am somebody who has been, and the press loves to talk about this, especially today. I'm somebody that has been in his office. I've seen it. This is not the way his office looks. They give you this appearance that you walk in, and there's these top secret documents just strewn.
She's so fucking dumb.
Wait, what? That's not the point. Yeah, of course.
It's like, you are so dumb, lady.
They're like, wow, I can't believe they spread the documents. Like, yeah, they're taking a fucking photo of all the things that they recovered.
Yeah.
One of my favorite counters to this was, if it was so top secret, why are you showing the documents? I mean, that's a matter of national security. It's like,
it's not showing what's in it.
Wait, first of all, they're doing it because you want to fucking release it. You demanded that they show their hand, so you can't fucking complain about it when they comply with your demand.
They're not showing anything. They
didn't even show anything. But I'm just saying, like, they keep asking for more information, whether it be the search warrant, which they had access to and refused to reveal for some weird reason. They talk about the affidavit, unsealing the affidavit, while simultaneously trying to block the FBI from looking at what the classified information is by trying to invoke executive privilege, right? Because Trump's camp is on the one hand saying, release the affidavit, release the fucking search warrant, right? On the other hand, they're secretly behind the scenes trying to stop the FBI from even looking at what's in the classified documents. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? And they're basically tackling every avenue they can. This is a classic Trump move, and it has been very successful because it's not about the truth. It's not about finding out what is actually going on. It's about whatever narrative sticks to your sycophantic, psychotic base of support, so that you can, move public motivation towards defending you, and find something to attack a common enemy.
Her saying they just laid out the documents like that is like, when they do a big drug bust and they put all the drugs and guns and shit on the table and take a picture of it. That's like the drug dealer being like, yo, they clearly just put them on the table. What do you think? We just walk in there and it's all on the table?
Yeah.
It's planted.
About A, B, they don't understand. Something could be marked top secret, could be marked classified. The Presidential Records Act, he would have said this is declassified. It doesn't get a new marking all the time.
If they were planted, why do you even care about that?
He's left the office. It is a complete public spectacle, and I'm not really going to stand by it anymore. I personally
What are you going to do about it?
Intimidated. People have tried to intimidate me. It's not going to work. You can't just put a picture like this and say, look.
Did the FBI do that, or was that the way that room looked before they went in there?
That's awesome.
What are you guys even discussing?
Yeah,
it's
that's
so
crazy.
dumb.
That's so funny. Like, the one behind 2A. If you look at the photos, there's one marked 2A. That one is so clearly turned over. You know what I mean? Like, that's not how they found it, man.
And was this 2A card there when you walked in?
Yeah,
or?
there's a ruler. I can see that there's a ruler
the ruler.
at the bottom
was that
of
on the
secret
floor?
SDI. Was that on the floor? It's like
What is this conversation?
Any firsthand knowledge?
Yeah, I'm sure you've seen the press today.
When the FBI
I
came
do have
in,
firsthand knowledge.
when the FBI came in, were the top secret documents censored with whiteout? I mean,
Interesting.
that
Was that-
seems weird.
That is odd.
That's not how top secret documents would look like, I don't think. It's like, dude, you understand
This
what
is
this
a
looks
plant.
As you know, I have been down there. I'm down there frequently. I have never seen that. I have never, ever seen that. That is not the way his office looks. Anybody?
I just can't get over the fact that they're actually debating. If
Well,
this
but
is
that's
how
what
it
happens
was.
when you have nothing. You have nothing else. So, yeah. I mean, I kind of understand it. I understand why they are desperately looking for like any other avenue to change the narrative away, because every single step of the way, from start to finish, they kept saying, oh, well, maybe they planted the documents. Okay, well, even if they didn't plant the documents, I declassified the documents. Actually, I complied with the authorities. Why didn't they ask nicely? Oh, they did ask nicely, and we actually hid additional
There were
documents
some
away from them.
documents
Well,
that I did return, but these ones were planted.
So that's the problem, is that like they don't have a lot of leeway because they are not looking for a consistent defense, because their actions are
they're just trying to obfuscate.
technically indefensible.
This is the best part coming up here.
Anybody that knows President Trump's office, he has guests frequently there. It is, it's just a joke. They literally.
Yeah, that's the problem, dumbass. That's why the FBI was worried about having top secret sensitive documents in an office where
There's
people
people
are
coming in and out of there all the time.
Yeah, dumb fucks.
Really must have.
How are you going to complain about Hillary Clinton's unsecured server and then support this clown show?
Gone in and taken out documents they wanted, or cover letters as it is, and put it about so that the public believes that this is top secret documents that were on his floor. It's ridiculous. I can tell you personally, it's ridiculous.
You're not that dumb. Stop it.
No, they are not, but they understand the audiences, right? But even then, I don't know. I don't know if this is like, I don't know if this is going to motivate enough of the Republican base to be like, yeah, you're right. Actually, there is a lot of, like, I think the only people that will get motivated from this are like QAnon adjacent folks, like the hyper radicalized people, right? Which will then further cause a rift that we are now seeing inside of the Republican Party, with like the Mitch McConnells trying to distance themselves from Donald Trump, because Donald Trump and his brand is not necessarily helping them win general elections. Like, you have to be on board with Donald Trump to win the primary, but you cannot, if you cannot win the general election against a Democrat with like a Trump adjacent candidate, then you're fucked. Then the Republican Party is now in this weird situation, because Trump is now a demon that could always third party, that could always pull votes away from the Republicans, and therefore has this extreme amount of power and influence. So they're in a really unique position here, because
they're fucked. In my opinion,
they overextended their hand with the Roe v. Wade Dodd decision, and now on top of that, they're they're in a double bind where they have really bad candidates in the Senate.
I think all this
Sarah
stuff is
Palin
chipping
just
away.
lost Alaska.
Dude, she got dominated.
Yeah.
Sarah Palin, which, oh my God, I'm just so happy she got fucking owned on that. And lost by 10 points. So I think all this shit keeps chipping away at Trump. I think people are tired, even his supporters are tired of all this shit. And ultimately, I don't think he's got a shot, but it's going to be a hell of a show. Anyway, here's PNP. If Trump would have just hired a real attorney, stealing top secret government documents, public indecency, 0 jail time. So
let's go.
Did it again, folks.
Public indecency.
He did it again. Yeah, he whipped
Didn't
it
know
out.
about that one.
Yeah, he whipped it out. He jerked off a dog.
bad boy, Tom.
Is there an album?
And they're getting owned on the loan relief too, because that's like a big like positive. There's a big dub for the Democrats as well.
Right.
So it's all on the Democratic Party not to fuck this up at this point. It doesn't seem like Merrick Garland is going to release anything until after the elections, which is silly in my opinion, but we'll see what comes of that. That offers more time for the Republicans to build like a consistent narrative about how like this is purely political, this is totally unacceptable, you know? So
Also, yeah, Trump's been under so much heat. He really tweeted this out, and My heart goes out to him. Donald Trump on Truth Social says, "Why are people so mean?" And
I love
really,
that.
That really hit me. You know. I feel that, Mr. President. Why are people so damn
Only
mean?
7,000 truths
It must
and
have just
1,700 retruths.
Yeah, it must have just dropped.
Yeah. I mean, Truth Social, it just got dropped from, oh no, he's going to be in the next Tim Cass, dude.
Is that what's under the MAGA hat?
Yeah.
Everybody's so mean. Nobody
Why is
likes
everyone
me.
so mean to me?
If I was gone, nobody would even fucking care, man.
He's like, Rosie O'Donnell's a fucking cow, pig ass, fat bitch, loser. I hate her guts. I hope she dies. Why are people so mean?
Yeah.
Like the biggest fucking dick. Like he's the biggest dick in the world. And that's fine. People love that about him. But why? How are you going to complain that people are so mean?
No, I love that. I love that. I mean, that's Trump though, because he's a sassy bitch at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
This isn't sassy though. This is just
He's always
pathetic.
been a sassy bitch. Like his meanie bobini attitude is actually just sass. But when people are mean to him, that's like, oh, dude, he got the
That's
gauges.
what's under the MAGA hat. Yo, when did he get plugs? Yo.
That's awesome.
MGT.
Oh, is
I
that an
love
MPT? Yeah.
Machine Gun Trump.
Yeah, why?
He'd be unstoppable.
Yeah.
Every scene kid would vote for him. They would come out and vote for the first time ever.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if you heard about this. That's not the only trouble Trump is in. In Georgia, things are heating up quite a bit. A special grand jury under the direction of Fulton County DA Fannie Willis is exploring whether Donald Trump and his allies violated Georgia state law in their efforts to reverse the president losing the state in 2020. Trump's effort included his notorious phone call with Georgia's Secretary of State, where he asked him to fine 11,000 votes. A grand jury has subpoenaed testimony from Rudy Giuliani, Lindsey Graham. The investigation is not bound by DOJ policy about being cautious in pursuing investigations in advance of elections. And it seems to me,
Election result.
and from what I've heard, is that in Georgia, he could be facing his most dangerous prosecution yet. I mean,
I don't like Fannie Willis. I'm gonna be honest with you. The Georgia DA is definitely a careerist. She is absolutely looking to make a name for herself. This is a good thing. This is a correct application of RICO, I think, in this circumstance.
Oh yeah, he's being investigated for racketeering. It's awesome.
But she is she loves the RICO charges and used it against Slime, Free Young Thug, Free Gunna. Okay, She uses rap lyrics to put together a patchwork investigation for a RICO charge that's already purposely vague and difficult to, very easy to pin people with. So I'm not her biggest fan, but more power to her. She should focus on this instead of fucking.
It seems like she is
jailing more rappers who literally made it out the hood.
Well, it seems like she has quite a case going.
I just want to find 11,780 votes, which is one more than we have.
That's it.
Because we won the state.
Yeah, so, in Georgia law, they have kind of state laws against hampering, meddling in the election, and it's very interesting to read about if you guys have some time to get into all that.
Yeah, look, not to bring us back to Young Thug, who may or may not have done really stupid things like rent a car that was used in a drive-by under his own government name. But ultimately, I think using rap lyrics to tie into a RICO case.
Wait,
goes
you're
against the First
complaining that
Amendment.
she is investigating a guy who was involved in a drive-by?
More than that, but yes.
So what's your problem exactly with her investigating?
My problem is that using rap lyrics and
it sounds like she used the fact that he rented a car in his name.
No, that part is fine. I'm talking about racketeering is already a vague. It's already written in a way so that you can actually get a mob boss locked up and not the low level hitmen. You can turn the low level street the gangsters on the street and use them as informants to essentially lock up the actual main person, right? That's why the RICO charges exist. Because usually the boss is multiple layers removed. But if you turn that on a record label like Fannie Willis did, then you can basically say like anyone and everyone that throws up a fucking label like a gang sign, because there's an association between like a label and you know, street level crime. You can just say any rapper, and every rapper is like technically a fucking criminal, and a gang member. And a lot of people are getting swept up under those charges, including Gunna, for example, which I think is like.
Is Gunna? We were freeing Gunna.
Yes, I'm pro.
No drive-bys?
I'm pro freeing Gunna. I'm pro
Gunna do any
freeing
drive-bys?
Young Thug too, because you know, just why not?
I'm down for him to stay in prison. That one.
I'm a fan of, you know, it's
PNP
like it's like the
disagree,
OJ thing. You know what I mean? Just like you gotta. It's a mulligan. You know what I mean?
Just one little drive-by.
Yeah, mulligan.
Did anyone get hurt?
Yeah, no, people got murdered.
Oh, people died. Yeah, so that's that's going to be a problem for me.
They may or may not have allegedly also shot at Lil Wayne's tour bus too, allegedly.
That one's more I'm okay with. That's just kind of a vibe. Like, that's just kind of a vibe. You know what I mean? But the other stuff.
Trap Lord Ethan.
This is the last thing I want to talk about. Not obviously flying coach is. There's nothing wrong with flying coach. Don't get me wrong. I'm not criticizing anyone flying coach, but the fact that Eric Trump was flying coach to Mar-a-Lago is hilarious, because that means Daddy didn't want to kick down for a first class or business class for his least favorite son. So I love that for him.
Poor guy.
Where's your daddy?
It's just great. I mean, you know, Donnie would never fly coach. I mean, even Don Jr. would never fly coach.
Are they not? Do they not have a lot of money? What's going on there?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Eric Trump, he keeps his allowance pretty tight, huh? Daddy's a billionaire.
Dude, fucking.
I'm sorry, but it's funny. It is.
You know Laura Trump's not fucking flying coach.
Where's she die.
At? Where's she at?
God, it must suck to be such a loser.
I mean, is this Eric Trump for
no,
real?
It's been confirmed.
Wait,
There's
really?
pictures of him in the airport in the same outfit.
That's kind of wild that he was. I mean, that is kind of weird that he was flying coach.
He's a man of the people, and I think it's
definitely
extremely
is not.
disrespecting. No, you are being so disrespectful right now, Ethan. This man is fighting for us day in, day out.
Yeah, Eric.
He's living our life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. That's about it, eh?
That's about it?
Here was earlier that day. Thank you. Yeah, wearing the same outfit.
Oh, yeah, that is.
That's our boy and coach. You fucking dad. Dude, how much does your dad hate you? A billionaire who's all about displaying wealth sends his son on coach.
Where's your daddy?
You are a bad boy. Bad boy, embarrassing, cringe, loser. Aisle seat, too.
Big L. Big L. Major L.
Aisle L.
Loser.
Aisle L.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Idiot.
It's not top G behavior. It's not. It's bottom G behavior. For sure.
He was in New York City to oversee the hauling of his mom's stuff from her apartment. He's wearing the same outfit. Wow, that's like the bitch job. Bring her stuff to the golf course where we buried her body.
That was a wild one. Yeah.
Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hassan, thank you.
Thank you for having me. I'm gone for 2 weeks from Leftovers at least. I'll still be live, obviously, but I'll be back, and hopefully no crazy stuff will happen in the process.
No, it'll be fine.
Anytime I take a day off, though, like shit pops off, so who knows?
Well, I'm sure we'll have plenty to talk about when you come back in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But I hope you have fun. Good luck with all the stuff you're doing. I hope it goes great. And if you're flying, are you flying somewhere?
Yeah.
Are you going to be on coach?
Probably not.
My man.
Can't catch me
Ladies and
slipping.
gentlemen, we are all domestic terrorists.
Can't catch me slipping.
Champagne socialist, man.
That's
you wish you could be Eric Trump.
That is actually one thing that like I used to still, like, even when I had money to upgrade, I would still fly coach and like would refuse to pay for even like baggage and would contest it. Like when people were like, "Oh, you have to pay for this, you have to check this in," I was like, "No, I don't. No, it's like weigh it."
Taking socks out of your overstuffed
and I'm
suitcase.
6'4", and also on top of that, very broad. So I was literally torturing myself in all these fucking flights. And then one time I flew business class, I was like, "Oh my, no, economy plus." I was like, "Oh my god, What the fuck have I been doing? So since then, I've been...
Look, bro, if you could afford it, there's no reason not to. I mean, come on. Sorry.
I literally cannot. I cannot fit.
But that's not going to play well. I'm just telling you, Ben Shapiro is going to hear that. They're going to have a whole day about Hassan flies first class.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
yeah, I do.
I think you're done.
Well, not first class, business.
Business,
but
yeah.
Because I don't understand, dude. It's so fucked up too. Because like, business class is basically like, you pay 10x the price to be treated like a human being.
That's
like
true, yeah.
it's wild.
Yeah.
Like to just not get the cattle treatment that you normally get in coach, or like they don't spit on your face.
I mean, yeah, there's more space than you can recline.
Yeah, no, I just lie flat, baby, all the way.
Love that for you.
I still, a lot of my friends who, because like now I'm in my 30s, so I have, you know, friends not even in the entertainment industry, like friends who are very successful in their own industries, who are making a lot of money, wealthy enough to be able to buy, you know, first class and business class tickets and shit. And I'm always like, bro, what are you doing? Like, why don't you do that? He's like, no, I have a couple friends who like refuse to do it. Well, they're also smaller than me. They can fit in the coach.
It's hard to make that leap because it is so much more expensive. It's hard. It is hard to justify sometimes. It's like insanely.
Yeah, but I don't spend money on anything, so I'm like, why the fuck not? You know what I mean? What am I gonna do? If you can't take it to
Absolutely,
the
no.
grave with me?
I support it. I'm with you, man. Listen, it's been fun. It's been real. Hissing. God bless. Be good. Yada yada yada. Oh, Pokey's coming tomorrow. Pokimane. Should I ask her anything?
Really?
She's doing. Yeah.
I'm gonna be playing Valorant with her in a little bit. She's making her return stream today. I'll be streaming later, and I'll be playing some Valorant with her.
Is there anything I should ask her?
Some drama? Let me think.
Any dirt you got on her?
Any dirt I got on her?
You guys are friends, right?
Exposed. Pokimane exposed. Yeah, I'll give you the good stuff.
Yeah,
No, I'm kidding.
tell me all the dirt.
No, I got no. I mean, she's very good at like being brand friendly and presenting herself a certain way. But
Oh,
she's
she
also,
is?
She's also a nice person. In
I thought
general.
she was like sassy. Always.
No, she is, but she does clapbacks and stuff. But like, she does it in a very good way that still maintains composure.
Love that for her. Does she have her own G Fuel flavor?
No, not that I know of. I'm pretty sure she does not.
Okay, that's something to work on.
Yeah, I'll give you some good stuff. I'll give you the secret sauce.
Actually, I don't know if we've said anything, but we ride for Gamer Sup. We're Gamer Sup over here, big time. And G Fuel has fucking lead in it, and I would never put that shit in my body.
L fuel.
No.
L fuel. Lead fuel.
Yeah. Well,
L for lead.
in the words of Charlie, everything has lead in it, technically, which is true. That doesn't make it right. I'm just saying.
Everything?
Yeah.
What about GameStop doesn't have lead?
I guess not.
Trust me, I
It
crunched
doesn't
the
have that extra oomph necessary for gaming.
They say lead. It adds that
Little
extra
bit of lead.
edge.
Little bit of lead is good for you.
Yeah,
I
that's
think.
what I've heard. All right, guys, have fun. We'll see you guys tomorrow for After Dark Friday. Well, it's just we're going to be here with Pokimane tomorrow. But Hassan, have a good trip. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Peace. So,
Mr. Piker is one heaping, helping hunk of a man.